And I think we're live. I see us up there. Woohoo.
I see us live there too.
Woohoo. Go us. Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to the second episode of Emissaries of Avithna. I'm sorry we've been off for so long. Sickness and holidays and vacations and all of that stuff. It's life. It's the way it goes. But we're back. We are missing a couple people tonight. Leona will be joining us a little bit later. But Silent Ferrets is ill tonight, so we're missing them very much and hoping them a speedy recovery. Super much. Welcome to the party. We're excited you're here with us tonight. And I am going to have everybody introduce themselves and the character that they're playing. And we're going to start with Gemma.
Woo!
Or Coupon. I just put you on the spot. Haha.
Yeah. My name is Gemma. My Twitch name is Kupo Knight, and I will be playing Asha Nightcaller. My character is an owl and an owl person, and they are I don't like a spy servant kind of thing, and they're just going along for the ride. So
good times. Miriam.
Hi.
one-sided for now.
One-sided, very much one-sided for now.
Give it time.
Just give it time.
If you can hear me, my sound is down. I'm trying to fix it right now. So give me 1 second.
Good right now.
You're good. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you right now.
Because I can talk, but I can't hear any of you, I don't think. So, Fox, go and go.
I will go and I will fill for time while our poor GM figures things out. Hi, my name is Fox Barrett. You can find me on Twitter at Fox_Barrett, and I will be playing Kavi, the halfling archer who I mean, it ain't bragging if you can do it, you know. So she's good at shooting stuff with arrows and partying and or annoying her fellows. You know. That's what halflings are for, right? Yeah, and I'm gonna keep stretching for time a little bit while our poor GM gets her situation sussed out. How's everybody feeling tonight? Are we doing great? Are we doing good? Because I'm doing awesome, great, and good.
Awesome.
It's gonna be a minute. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix it. I'm doing my best over here.
It's okay.
Well,
why don't you explain to everybody what happened last time while I try to figure this out?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I flirt with Sita, and then I flirt with I forget who, and then I flirt with Sita again, and then I flirt with the various people in the tea house.
Is this how our summaries are going to be, like based on Baba Cher's like flirting? Like, yeah. Like, oh yeah, that's what happened when.
Oh yeah, and I managed to score. I managed to have a really nice.
Oh yeah, damn.
And then I flirted some more with some of the other shipmates, and then I flirted with the lock, and it opened up just like Fox, just like Gabi said.
Don't say it. Don't do it.
I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm a big enough woman for that. So yes, if that's going to be the lens by which we do all of our recaps, this is going to be a really weird
lens of Baba Cher's flirting attacks.
It's just a series of conquests, both failed and successful.
All of them.
Lord.
And it actually helped me the minute they said they were flirting with the lock. I'm like, oh yeah, the treasure.
Well, yeah, like kind of boat. All right,
so there was a boat.
Sort of back up a little bit.
There was a boat.
Once upon a time, there was a tea house, and the very magnanimous Lady Minsei invited us all into said tea house, where she told us about her organization, which I'm blanking on the name of, which is why I have notes.
I believe that's literally the name of our campaign.
Emissaries of Avithna.
Oh no, she's got like a
Oh,
the
wait,
the
is
her,
it
her,
The Harika. I can hear you now.
Harika.
Erika.
There she is. Anyway, we kind of got recruited into that.
I have
And then
flirt brain.
Now that we've got our GM back, I'm just gonna fast forward a bit. We got shoved onto a boat, had a little bit of a party on the boat.
A bit of a party.
Next day, we found a raft. Raft had a chest on it. We worked together, like Voltroned up to get the chest, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Opened the chest, and there was a boat inside the chest. So now our boat has a boat. It's like a big metal model of a boat.
Yo,
we
dog, I heard you like boats, so we put a boat on your boat so you can boat while you boat.
Only the hottest, freshest memes, y'all. That's us. Emissaries of Myth. Check us out Sunday nights.
Is that where we ended?
You
I
ended
know.
as you were
Shortly
approaching the island.
We approached. Okay, that's right.
Okay, so I'm going to get back to I'm Kate. I'm the storyteller for this evening. We are playing the Fantasy Age system, and I'm really excited about it. It's a 3d6 system, so it's pretty great, and I find it simple and fun and exciting, but that's just my opinion. And then I want to thank a huge thank you to our sponsors, Devin Rue, the Mistress of Maps. She's amazing. I love her. I've been following her a long time, and she is one of my favorite artists on the Twitterverse and everywhere else. I'm on her Discord. If you're not there, check it out. It's pretty fun. And then it's so good. And Tabletop Loot with their awesome dice and other tabletop goods. I have bought several dice sets from them. They're wonderful. Support those awesome creators. And of course, So Nerdwear. It's what the nerds wear, which is our merch sponsor. And if you use the code WELCOME, you'll get 10% off what you order. And I just got paid, so I'm going to make an order. I'm so excited.
Heck yeah.
And then if you want to, you should check us out on Patreon. Hopefully the bot's working. We'll find out. But Patreon, where you can...
Oh, that might be an L instead of an exclamation mark, so I will do that again.
Definitely an L.
Okay.
We gotta hold that L.
I think my Twitch just hates me tonight. I don't get anything. There we
Yeah.
go.
Twitch doesn't like it. Really?
It just hates me. Yeah, our Patreon where you can help support this awesome, amazing channel. And I know Thrak has told me before, and he says it all the time. Yeah, our Patreon where you can help support this amazing channel.
There it
Okay.
goes again.
All right. I don't know what just happened, but I think I fixed it. All right, anyway, where you can spot this awesome and amazing channel. Thrak talks about wanting this to be the PBS of RPG and streaming, so I think it's pretty awesome. And and check us out on Discord. We have a sweet, awesome Discord, which just hit over 500 people this last week, which is awesome. And also, so many people. Holy moly. It's great, though. We have a good time. We have fun. So, are you ready to get down and into this?
Let's get down.
Okay, now
Maybe I was born.
Fox did let me know that you probably all didn't describe your characters very well last time, so I'm going to give you the option to do so. Who wants to go first?
Who's jumping on that bullet?
I mean, I suppose I opened my big mouth, so I'm the reason we're in this mess. It's only fair that I take that. The good news is that this is why I write things down, so that I can remember what the hell I look like, y'all. So yeah, Kavi, she's like as I mentioned, she's a halfling, so she's about 3'2". She's got very dark black hair that's only just starting to go gray. She tends to fit in kind of like a crown braid that kind of comes down into like this like big chunky braid that she keeps around, but easily out of the way for all of her archery nonsense. Dark brown eyes. Her skin is also dark brown. She's a hobbit little person, but not like rounded. She's been very lean because she spent her whole life as an entertainer. Typically, what she wears is like this really dark red, red and brown like leather tunic. Over a pair of these like bright pink pants that kind of like flare at the knee a little bit and leave ample room for her giant hobbit feet to kind of hang out. And just all kinds of gold jewelry. Of note, she's got this big gold bracer on her left arm that kind of doubles as like an archery guard. And this big golden choker got like a little ruby kind of set into it just right here. And there's a bunch of other little things. She's got like a nose stud and some earrings and stuff. And lots of I forgot her super red shawl that she kind of keeps around. Sometimes she pulls it up as a hood because you're a rogue, you got to do that. But most of the time, it's just kind of flowing behind her like a rad cape. And that's Kavi.
Nice. Next.
Did my part, damn it.
Okay. I'll go next unless you want to go, Gemma.
No, I just finally found my notes, so yeah, you can go on ahead.
Okay.
To Asha.
So Bupper Shear is very bipedal tiger folk, so has the color of like a Bengal tiger, is very androgynous looking in gender expression and clothing. Basically looks like one of the Indian or Desi Qawwali dancers or performers. Has like this really, I guess, jaunty hat with a feather sticking out of it, and their eyes are lined with coal, and they have bracelets of actually that's more of their formal when they're actually performing. When they're traveling, they basically have this really patchwork quilted somewhat shapeless outfit that they robe that they wear that's just cinched with a very loose belt, and they have beaded bracelets on their hand, which are the color of red tiger's eyes. And yeah, they just always have this grin and really naughty smile on their face all the time. And that's Bupper Shear.
That is, yep, Barbara.
Boy,
Yep.
Okay, so I play Asha Nightcaller. They are the pronouns are they them, but they are an owl folk, and their class is rogue. In this setting, Asha is well, I guess I'll back it up, like what Asha looks like. So owl folk, the colors of Asha's feathers are just different shades of brown on Asha's chest, and on the front side it's a very off tan, and their wings are kind of is very dark brown with like speckles of like this golden brown, and so but their eyes are like hazel with flecks of green in them, and for the owl folk, like they're about 5 foot, and with the addition of wings, they have wings but a set of arms, but talon for feet. In terms of looks and what they're wearing like pretty like semi-loose like dhoti pants and black sleeveless, I wrote down kurta in my notes, but believe that's right. And it kind of just and it's a sleeveless kurta, but it also, there's a part of the kurta that kind of extends more on the back, but is kept short in the front to the waist, and the back kind of flows down to like maybe the mid calf area. The top is buttoned up from the collar to the waist. Let's see, and the kurta has slots to accommodate Asha's wings. And in terms of background, Asha is a servant in the city of Chalana, in the household of suzerain Lavi of defense, but they were called upon the lady for this group, and the servant life is all they've ever known, so they're kind of very new to this, so they're kind of going with the flow, and a bit kind of showing their naivete in like a lot of things. So that is where Asha is at right now.
Can I just say real quick, I love that we've got these descriptions of what people are wearing, because I had no idea that Babar was basically just wearing like a robe, which like, no wonder they're ready to go at any minute. No, this comes off in one pull.
Done.
It's literally you take a rectangle and sort of stitch it all the way up except for where the holes are, like for your arms, and then there's just a neck hole. That's it. Like it's a rectangle that's been folded over, stitched to the arms, and
Fantastic.
You don't even need to take it off. You could just like.
Yeah.
yeah, it's the equivalent of someone taking a quilt and turning it into robes.
Nice. I love it.
So
I mean,
good.
there's
Likely.
the background of it. The background of it has a little more significance in real life, like for Bengali bards and sort of bards would probably be the best thing. They're sort of wandering bards, and the whole point of the quilt work is basically so that it's like we all come, no matter how each person's different, we're all like one sort of a thing.
Cool.
It's supposed to have a really good like spiritual significance.
No, I love it. That's
I
awesome.
really like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so good.
I love it. I'm stoked. All right, you are on the ship that I do have a name for, the Celandine. That's right. You were on the ship, the Celandine. You had partied all night,
You're on a boat.
sobered up with this great thing that made you instantly sober. Some people enjoyed
Yes.
it. Some people are were a little hungover because they didn't sober up. But they got fixed because Prakirti, I think, healed you, right?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we were all sober prior to the raft.
It is, you did the stuff with the raft, then it's about midday and you are approaching the island. You are not super close right now. And the captain walks up to you and says, remember Captain Baldo? Wait, and he walks up to you and he's like, so, as he's just squinting. So we think it's probably better if you go nighttime. So we're going to stay out here and then get closer at night. Sound good?
We expecting trouble on the island?
Well, we don't know what's on it. So.
Okay, I mean, if you're scared, it's fine. That's cool. We can wait till nighttime. It's fine.
Is there a town? Are we nearby the town or?
So, if you remember correctly, this is an island that seemed to have popped out of nowhere that was found by another group, and they were chased off by a ship. But that's all you know about this.
So, should we be concerned about any enemy ships?
There might
Arguably,
be
we should
some.
be concerned about everything, I guess, because this is just a big unknown.
Well, before we like maybe head in, I could fly and kind of scout around or fly around and just see if there's a place we can, when we land, if there's somewhere we can stop for a bit.
Yeah,
or
so you can
what's
scout
close
around.
by?
Yeah, that's a good idea. So he'll be like,
It's not a bad idea, but you might want to wait until it gets dark.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. I wouldn't. I mean, if we're already.
Can you see in the dark?
yeah, you're like an owl, right?
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm really excited that someone just joined the party, but I literally have no idea how to pronounce this name. Help, anyone? Zexu? I have no idea if that's right. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for the
Oh
subscription.
yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Zezu.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Jeju because.
Oh
but
yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's good too.
But again, that's just my.
Who knows? However it's
Yeah.
pronounced, we appreciate you and
Yes.
heart you very much.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're sorry for botching your name.
Yeah. We
Yes.
try. We really do.
We tried.
I didn't,
Fox is smart.
but welcome.
But
so
welcome. Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably a good idea to wait till nightfall, and then so I'm assuming you all just wait till nightfall. It's a few hours off, but you start to circle the island, and it's pretty small of an island. Although if it just appeared out of nowhere, it's quite well done because it's a pretty sturdy island. To say the very least.
Islands go.
Like it's smaller, but it's not tiny as though like a single person would be on it. It's substantial, and it has a couple inlets that look like they go to the middle of the island, and it does look somewhat uninhabited from the outside perimeter.
So if someone were to just go jogging around the perimeter of the island, how long would it take them to do that?
The
Just to give an
perimeter,
idea. Yeah, just to give an idea of scale.
probably a couple hours.
Okay, so
Thank you, D Master King 647 for joining the party. We heart you. So much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh yeah. Should party up in here.
Yep.
Huh. That's popping.
So probably about
Yep.
2 hours. So it's several miles at least. Like
Okay.
10 probably. But yeah.
Is it like dense with forest? Like,
Yeah,
what kind
the
of-
edge seems to have forests around it. But
Okay.
it's kind of hard to see through like the trees. And
Right.
there
So
are
it's pretty dense.
Yeah, it's fairly dense from what you can see from the outside. Yes.
Right. And
Okay.
like we don't see any like obvious structures like over the tree line or anything.
Make me a perception searching check or seeing, whichever one you prefer.
I mean, is this
just Kavi?
How about
yeah, or is this me kind of overseeing?
All of you can
already?
do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
So it's a seeing check?
Yeah, searching or seeing.
Oh, I've seen. Yeah.
I have perception, so
Wait,
Nice.
did it do it? Crap.
Oh. And just as a reminder, Asha got a hot double, so that is
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
get to
nice.
use a
Reminds me I
stunt.
should totally open the stunts, which I didn't do.
Oh, and I meant to send you the other ones too. I should do that.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna send it to you right now.
There we go.
But anyway,
Yeah, there.
just because I have stuff pulled up right now anyway. Yeah, so you can use any of the exploration stunts that you want with that, and you have 3 stunt points. And yeah, you see what looks to be a guard tower peek over some of the trees. So it does look like there are people paying attention to what's happening here.
Mm. All right. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna do much except like lay low and make casual conversation with the halfling captain until night falls, I suppose.
Ooh.
Hey, look at these stunts. Aren't they neat?
There you go.
Yeah, I didn't. Oh, thank you for the link. I didn't really
Oh.
look.
I got you. So while you're figuring out what you're gonna do, you're gonna wait until night, and you'll probably approach by boat. There's a small lifeboat that they'll put off to the side for you, and you can all approach that way.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
gosh. Why is this doing to me now?
Let's see. What can you do? I'll look it for you.
Yeah, the only reason, sorry, like my stupid PDF thing, like trial kind of expired.
You can make another perception test at no additional cost in time or resources to discover more information about your surroundings. That's a 3. That might be really
Okay.
good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and make additional. It cannot be the perception seeing that you use. It has to be a different perception. Could it be searching or something else? But you can, yeah.
Well, I don't. Seeing is my only one.
So just do a straight perception, and I'll tell you
Okay.
what else you learn.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So you see, actually, as you're making the pass around, so this is the whole pass around the island. You actually see
Okay.
that there are 2 guard towers, one on either side of the island, one to the north, one to the south. And you also see down an inlet there appear to be ships, like bigger ships docked. And you can just barely see these out of the corner of your eye, but you do see them because you rolled so well.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, so I'll make that flyby, and then I kind of I'll just go back to the ship and kind of report to everyone.
Oh yeah, if you're flying over, you also see that there seems to be a small settlement in the middle of the island.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I will kind of just I'll do the flyby, and then I land, and then I kind of gather like Babashir and Kavi and just go and kind of just tell them, I'm like, well, I mean, it's a pretty big island, pretty standard, a lot of dense forest. I couldn't see much, but there were two there were two towers. So there are people here apparently. I'm not sure who. I didn't see anyone, but there's two towers in the north and the south. But then there seems to be like a little small town or something in the middle.
Hmm.
So
You saw some boats too, right? So
yeah, and definitely there's definitely ships. Just a few. Uh,
okay, so either those came with the island or somebody beat us here, but not really thrilled about either of those.
yeah, I don't know what that means if they just pop in with the island. So
Well, if they
That's
can pop in with an island, imagine what else they can pop in with.
with you, Baba Share, I don't know if that's
yeah,
like an
I don't know
or
if that's
not, honestly.
a.
I don't know how to seriously
Both
take.
Kavi and Asha are just like, what do you mean by that?
I actually meant the non-innuendo version, but it's that you see innuendo in everything I say.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a bed you've made for yourself, but hey.
Yeah.
that you gladly made for yourself. You're
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah. Then yeah, I mean let's get the heck off this boat and row our little rows up to the shore.
So
Yeah, should we head to that settlement, you think?
Towards it would be good. I'd like to peep it a little bit more before. I don't want to like just roll into town and be like, "Hey, what's
Yeah,
up?"
especially in the middle of the night, right?
That is definitely not the most comforting time to show up in somebody's home. No.
Yeah.
So Bagrak, the female orc, if you remember, will row you to the island. So she is going to be your on the ground person for this.
Excellent.
So you all climb into the small dinghy. You're welcome. Just because I like to use that word, not because it's great.
That is the accurate and correct nautical
is.
term for it.
Sometimes I can think of nautical terms correctly. Sometimes I can't. It just depends on the day. And you start heading to the island. It takes a good 45 minutes to an hour to make it because they've anchored out far enough so they're not really seen.
Right.
Because, you know, this is a secret mission. And you are up on shore and you're kind of up on, from what when you did your overview, Asha, you're kind of on the eastern shore of the island as you disembark from the dinghy. You are
All right.
there's a beach, a substantial beach that goes in a ways, and then you have the forest up in front of you.
Can I help scout ahead, or are we still on the dinghy?
Oh no, you are off of it, as I'm assuming, unless you wanted to
we
stay
pulled
on
up
it.
and made
Yeah,
landfall.
yeah.
Can I scout in the forest?
Yes. Are you doing this quietly or are you doing this loudly?
I am doing this very quietly because this is actually my jam. This
Oh,
is
nice. Okay, great. So roll me a stealth check. That is dexterity stealth.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh!
Double six.
Nice.
Do you have a stunt you would like to use to make yourself that much better at this?
Do we carry over stunts from the previous session, or
No.
is it okay?
It's per
So it's
roll.
new one.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I think I'd actually like to use advantageous positioning.
Oh, okay. And remind me what that is because I'm not looking at it at the moment.
Okay. So just a clarification: when I roll doubles, is it just one stun point per double, or is it the number of the doubles that you made?
Okay,
So
so
is it one
the
or
stunt
six?
point you get is the 6. It's whatever's in the blue box on roll 20. That is your stunt die. So whenever you roll doubles, whatever's in that stunt die is what you get as stunt points.
Oh, so I have 6?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you had rolled 2 6s and a 5 and the 5 was in the box, you would have gotten 5 stunt points.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to I'm just looking. I will use 2 of them.
Okay.
to do a speedy search, which is you complete your test in half the time it would otherwise take.
Great. So you're just taking out the jungle. You quietly sneak in and check throughout, and you get probably like maybe a quarter of a mile, and you come upon the edge of this the small settlement that Asha told you about. And I'm just gonna pull up the map. I will pull you guys over in a second. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Ooh, map time.
Map time.
So this is going to give you an overview of and it's much more densely forested, but this is the map I could find.
What?
So you guys are
Cool.
kind of right here, if you see my ping. And yeah, you're over on. I don't know why you're.
I pulled my token and I just put it wherever I could. I don't know whether that's the.
Okay, so
I'm
here,
not
this
in
is
the
where you
ocean.
guys. This is where you all are. And so you were checking out this, and about a quarter of a mile in, you see this settlement right here. So you kind of see these four, like, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
That is so neat.
Just putting now this over two screens so I can see my map and my sheet.
I miss having two monitors.
Yeah.
Oh, that is dope.
Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. There are 3 guard towers on the edges that you.
Yeah,
would've seen,
yeah.
Asha.
So it's a north.
This is what you saw, Asha. Here you go.
Okay.
How
And
will I
this
ever-
is what I explained to everyone.
Totally. Okay, so we landed basically on the one shore that doesn't have something watching it. We are smart.
on
You're good.
purpose. I would say that would be on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, can you point out where we landed again?
You landed right here.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Where Babar is?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I do a speedy scout, and I come back and I inform everybody of what I saw, and I say, well, should we maybe take out the guard towers first, or wait, no, we're not taking out anything, right? We're just sort of
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, we don't even know if they're bad or anything, right? We're just sending
Yeah.
people to reconnaissance, right?
Maybe not kill anybody before we've at least seen who they are first. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
kill. I do not kill. I am a lover, not a killer.
But then you said to take out the guard towers first.
I mean, I like the initiative, but you know, my owl friend here has a point. You're gonna take them out for tea? Like,
Well,
kind of only
there's that sort of a takeout, or
Oh gosh.
and I start
Oh no.
sort of, I just leave it, just like I don't even finish the sentence. I just go into sort of like,
you know what? Good point. Never mind, friend. Dumb question. Let's push into town a little bit then. If you haven't seen any, guards or traps between here and there, then let's get a closer look at these folks.
Yep. I will continue stealthing
Okay.
in my approach.
Are you the rest of you being stealthy about this as well?
Yeah, I think I'll do it. Yeah, maybe I'll do it like a sort of stealthy, like just kind of fly over a couple of times.
Okay.
Hopefully there's other bird like species in this island.
I would just
so it
just
doesn't-
roll
it's
me
not
a
too
roll me a
that I'm flying
dexterity
around.
stealth. Yeah, roll me a dexterity stealth.
All right.
You too, Kavi, if you're trying to be quiet.
Absolutely. I am just, taking my big halfling feet right behind Bubba Share.
You don't need to
That's
roll another
another
one,
double.
Bubber Share. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I got another
I just
double.
have dexterity.
Ah, yeah.
You have 5 stunt points. You have 2 stunt points, Kavi. Asha, you have 5. And you are all quiet enough to not be noticed. You're rolling good tonight, y'all.
Make a discovery from an advantageous position of your choice, a few yards away from the place that would normally lead to your discovery with respect to the object of your test. Ugh. Let's see. You may wait until the GM describes what you found, if relevant, before choosing your position. So yeah, I think I would like to take advantageous positioning on whatever we come across once we break this tree line and get into the
Okay,
houses.
cool. I'm sorry, I might have missed a couple seconds. I lost sound again for some reason. I don't know what's going on with my sound system over here, but so what were you taking, Asha?
I'm not sure. I'm looking at the exploration stunts right now.
I mean, if nothing strikes your fancy, stunts are always optional.
You don't have to do
Yeah.
it.
I think I think just for time's sake I'll just leave it alone. I won't use any stunt points.
That is A-okay.
That's totally fine. And it'll get better once you get more familiar with the stunts. It does make it a little bit easier. So
yeah, definitely have to read this.
So you are sneaking up into this area here. I'm going to ping it for you so you see where you're going. And as you sneak up, you see this. I'm just going to move it because it's easier.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you guys are actually down here, kind of off the map at the moment. I'm moving you.
I feel so moved.
Good, I'm glad. I'm glad I could move you.
Oh no.
But you do see guards in these areas.
Oh man, now I know what kind of stunt I should have used.
I'll let you retcon it if you wanted a stunt to use. Because I'm
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to retcon. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so all of us see this, right? Or is this like?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Oh boy.
You know, in that case, then I think for the advantageous positioning, is there a tree anywhere just like south of these like houses?
Yes.
That I could have maybe. Because if at all possible, I'd love to have like scrambled up one of those to just kind of like take a high ground position to sort of kind of watch over. And it's like, well, y'all, we've got company. Maybe they're friendly, maybe they're not. But I'm gonna hang back here just in case. Y'all two go on ahead. I mean, you're better at sneaking than I am. What do you want from me?
Is there a specific place we're trying to go to, or kind of just?
I mean, we're just kind of trying to learn if they're, what the intentions of these people are, which...
Yeah.
We could check out what these places are.
They got windows, go, peek in them. What's the harm? Just don't be seen, and it'll be fine. As long as nobody catches you, you haven't done anything wrong. Anyway, I'm going to be up a tree with a bow, so don't worry about it.
So you're just going to keep an eye on what's going on?
Yeah, I'm going to sit up in a tree and, not, have an arrow drawn, but, just knock an arrow just in case,
So, Asha, do you want to sneak together, go to the same places together, or do we want to split up and cover more ground?
You do have the other two with you. I'm just not going to roleplay them unless necessary.
Yeah, I meant sort of for if we're going to be sneaking and stealthing, do we want to stealth together to the same place and sort of have each other's back, or do we want to cover more ground? You have the advantage of flight, whereas I'm very good on the ground.
Yeah, maybe we could kind of take over that way. I'll take the high ground, you take the low ground, right?
I'm very good at being low.
Oh boy.
Being low or getting low?
Yes.
Those are two different things.
Yes. Yes.
Both?
I missed this game.
So good.
I really did.
Kavi, will you make me a perception seeing check?
I will absolutely.
Just because you kind of have a very good overview of what's going on.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. And whatever stunt you want to use, think about it. But I'll tell you what you know on the outset. So you can see that the guards are just standing in place, and they seem pretty bored. So they're not doing the best job at guarding because they haven't had to.
Are they even walking around, or are they kind of just guarding in place?
They're guarding in place.
Wow.
Looking at what I can get with 3 stunt points. I'm just gonna elect not to
Okay.
stunt on this one. But okay, I think at that point, then yeah, just kind of relax a little bit back into the tree. Just like, okay, maybe this isn't that big a deal. Maybe these people aren't tense. They're not expecting trouble. They're just kind of chilling. So yeah, I think I might focus my attention a bit more then on my comrades to see like where they're going, make sure nobody's walking up behind them, than worrying about the guards, I think.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Babar, are you going to check the smaller huts? Because there's this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here
Okay.
and check that first, and then proceed in a left to right position, checking each hut before trying to go after the big hut.
Okay. So as you look in the window of this hut, you can tell that it's kind of like a sleeping quarters of some sort, and it's got several bunks in it. So it probably could easily fit 12 people sleeping in there. And there's like, and they have like what appear to be chest lockers at the bottom of so they're double bunks and chest lockers at the bottom of them. So it seems, and there's bedding, but everything's like neatly made, like perfectly clean and pristine.
Is anyone inside, or am I inside when I check this?
You are, I'm assuming, looking through a window, or were you
Yeah.
going in? Okay.
I was looking through a window, but if I see chests, I might want to go in.
It appears that like make me a perception, seeing, or searching, whichever you prefer. Yeah, it appears that there might be a couple people sleeping in the box.
Okay, maybe I won't do that right now. And if I have the ability to further search, I will go here next.
Yeah. As you look in there, it's also the same setup with it seems like a few people sleeping. These appear to be the guards' housing of some sort or workers of some sort.
Yeah, this is definitely not somebody's home.
No.
It's barracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll continue. Again, like if unless you want to also see what Gemma or rather what Asha scouts.
Yeah.
We can move to that.
I want to fly over the the bigger
Okay.
building on the north. Maybe kind of just maybe behind where the guards aren't looking.
And then just drop down like here. And look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you see what appears to be a multi-purpose space where it seems to be like meeting, and there's a big table, like, so it's divided into spaces that's still all open to each other, but you have toward the front where the guards are, so here you have what seems to be an eating area, so tables for them to eat at, that kind of thing. In the middle, it seems to be some kind of open area for practice, fighting, something like that. There are things on the wall with weapons and those kinds of things. So there seems kind of fighting arena kind of thing. And then back here, it appears to be, I mean, you've seen this because you worked for Suzerain Lavi. It's a war room. So there's a big table with a map of Avithna on it, and books everywhere, and in like the instruments that you would see in a war room.
Oh, that's not good, I don't think. Could I see anything more on the far left side of the building?
No, that's just the whole thing. So it's an open building with those three spaces, but they're open, kind of open to each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whew. All right. I think I'll fly back to I'll try to find a Kavi and kind of just.
Okay. So while you're doing that, I think Babar's gonna check this one right next.
Yep.
This seems to be some kind of laboratory.
Ooh, is there anybody inside?
There is a yes, there is someone inside. Let me find it. There is a, like, seems to be a young looking half elf with long, wavy, dyed black hair, and about 5'10" and lean. And that's, you can only see him from the back as he's
attractive?
You can't really tell because they have their back to you, so you don't really know.
But they could be.
Yes,
But the back is attractive.
they
right?
could.
Is the back attractive?
I don't
Priorities,
know.
Babar. Priorities.
Okay, so the question is like, what is Babar into? This is what I need to know. Like butts,
This is what I need to know.
bags.
Actually, everyone.
Okay, so probably for you then, yes. Kind of got the flat butt thing going on. Pretty lean, so I don't know.
No party in the back.
No party,
No party
in the back.
Party
Well, there might be potential in the front, but move on. And I will come back to the third cabin after I check out the fourth cabin.
Okay, so in the fourth cabin, you see I'll make it so people can, well, maybe not. You see what appears to be an office of some sort. With some low shelves with books and papers on them and a desk, and there is no one in here at this moment.
I will try to go in and check out the desk
Okay.
quietly.
So you're trying to quietly sneak around because the door is here, or you're going to try to go through the window?
The window.
Okay. So the window is locked.
I will, I believe I am capable of picking stuff.
I'm pretty sure you can pick locks if I remember correctly.
Yes. I'm very good at locks. I will coax the lock to open for me.
Roll a whatever that is. I can't remember all the dexterity lock picking, I think.
Yeah, I think it's just my pure dexterity though.
Okay, but yeah, that's fine.
Up a tree somewhere, Kavi just lets out a long, slow sigh.
Yeah. You managed to get the window unlocked.
And I will just slip in.
Okay, so are you searching the room? What are you doing?
I will search the room, but I will put the bulk of my focus on the desk because usually desks are where important papers might be.
Okay. Make me a perception searching check.
Okay. What about seeing? Would that work?
This is a searching. This is like an investigation.
Okay. Sure.
Well, I mean, you did fine.
Double sixes.
Yeah, so whatever stunt you want to throw in there, and you just did really good.
So I just need like a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe Asha can do some more.
Yeah, Asha and Kavi, we'll get back to you while you figure out what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I just kind of land up by a branch to where like Kavi's just kicking it, and then I tell her what that big building has, including the war room with the map of like Avithna there.
Okay, that sounds dangerously like somebody's planning an invasion force.
And there's a lot of guards in this area. I mean,
Yeah, but they don't seem particularly worried about being guardy. Like, whatever it is they're here to do, they're super relaxed about it, so they're not expecting us or anything, I don't think.
so it isn't really something they're protecting here. But
That or they think themselves so basically invulnerable to attack that they've got nothing to worry about.
I don't know. Looking at those guards, Suzer and Lavi would be very upset by how these guards are behaving.
Yeah, I suspect a lot of folk would be a lot of upset about a lot of what's going on around here. And I kind of point to that fourth building on the right, and it's like, Babar just slipped their way into there and hopefully didn't get killed. I've been keeping an eye on it, but I haven't heard nothing so far.
Oh, so far everything's been quiet from what you've seen?
Like, kind of shockingly so, all told.
Huh. Yeah, these guards seem very dumb, but
It's a bit judgmental, you know? I mean,
have
have you ever had guard duty before? It's really boring, especially at night. Trust me on that.
my feathers ruffle, and I'm like, yeah, that's true. I remember those days. It was the worst.
Those
Well-
you have been on guard duty before.
Mm-hmm.
Kid, your life is more interesting than I took it for.
Nah. Well, I was under the defense. I was under defense under the defense section under Caesar and Lavi, so but I was guard duty and all. It wasn't exactly like the best life.
At this point, Kavi has totally stopped paying attention to the world
Yep,
around her.
yep.
Has turned her focus completely over to this conversation. Really, because like, I don't know, you've just been so, kind of skittish about everything. I don't know, I took you for some kind of book learning type, But hey, tougher than you look. Good to know.
Oh, like my head tilt and just bashful. But nah. I mean, just a servant, I guess. But this is probably the most exciting thing that's happened in a long time for me.
As excitement goes, it's pretty dull, but yeah, at least there's good company, huh?
Yeah, I mean, not sure about Babar, but
Oh
Good
shit,
try.
right.
And then you back to
yeah, Babar.
nothing's moved. You're lucky.
Right, I'm supposed to be watching the window.
And I think I'll fly out again and just land on the top of the big building just to get like another angle of like where
Okay.
Babar is.
Okay, sounds good.
Kavi gives like a thumbs up.
Yeah.
I want you to
Nice
write.
wave.
I want you to roll me another stealth check because you're landing on something. Okay, Babar.
Yeah, I would like to use the upper hand, which is if your discoveries lead to combat within a moment or two, you receive a +3 bonus on your initiative roll.
Okay, cool. Nice.
What am I rolling for?
Yeah.
Dexterity.
Stealth. Yeah, dexterity stealth.
Oh, dexterity stealth.
Mhm.
I don't have stealth, but I have dexterity.
Yeah, you're okay. I have to do math in my brain because it doesn't add it for me. I'm like, seriously, roll 20. Why are you like
weird.
this?
I don't think I read out the total at the bottom.
I don't
Every
know.
Other...
But I'm not gonna make my own because no.
No.
So yeah. Anyway, you find it's pretty cleared off this desk. There are books around, and you see that there are books about other cultures, other places. There are books on Avithna and the people who live there. So it seems to be more like a library of culture, if that makes sense. And on the desk, you don't find a lot, but you find a few loose parchment papers that you can't read.
I stuff them in my bag and take it with me. So loose papers in a language I can't read.
It seems to be a language you can't read. Yes.
Okay. And I slip out through the window and close it and try to lock it from the inside if I can as I head out.
Sure. Can you do that with a window?
So here's the thing, like you already had to go through a lock picking to get it open. So I figured that's like slipping something through to like jimmy the latch. You might be able to then reverse that and jimmy the latch back the other direction.
I'll let it slide. That's fine. Yeah, that works.
Because there are sometimes doors or like maybe that's more a modern thing where basically they lock when they engage automatically. So don't lock yourself out.
I do want to so I want to say Ash, as you're looking around, you do see, as I'm moving back to the other map for you all,
Okay.
there are 3 ships docked here in this little
Right.
inlet. So I just want to make sure that you don't forget that too. I thought that would be
Ooh,
important information for you to know
okay.
in this fact-finding mission.
I go, like, once I'm done with the 4, I go check in with Kavi because I figured that's our central spot for the time being.
mhm.
And I'm like, where's Asha? I think I might go see if I can sneak into the main building. And I just wanted to make sure Asha...
For sure. They just flew over onto the roof of it, trying to keep an eye on the north side of this whole situation. You find anything in there?
I found this and I pull out like one of the many papers and I can't read this, but perhaps someone else can.
Does it look like anything I would recognize? Didn't figure. Worth a shot.
Sorry.
Was it a similar language to what was on the ship? The runes we found on the ship?
No.
That's something else?
Yeah.
Okay.
The runes. Oh,
Right.
yeah. The runes we found on the hematite
The
ship.
small...
Yeah, no. It's different. Yeah.
Okay.
And since I see Babar like leave those buildings, and head back to Kavi. I'll fly over back to Kavi too, and kind of just share Babar what I found in the big.
I also share the information. Basically, the first two from the left are barracks, about 12 beds, so there's at least 24 people if all of them are occupied. And in the third one, there was this very attractive half-elf, from the back at least, in this lab of some kind. And I describe what seems to be a culture library book place, and then that's where I found these papers, and I figured maybe we can grab more papers from the main building.
I have a question about those boats actually that you saw. Like what kind of boats are these, like big warships? Are these like little tiny schooners? Like what kind of ships are we talking about?
Well, first, I was thinking about, since we've kind of investigated this area, maybe we should head over to where the ships are docked and kind of start doing reconnaissance there, maybe?
I mean, I'm definitely interested in what they might be bringing to our shores, certainly. It's because I figure it's either that or that lab that Babar was talking about, because that's concerning to me. Like, soldiers I've seen before, but laboratories?
Yeah.
On mystical islands?
So far we got 3 ships, a lab, barracks for soldiers, most likely for a ton of guards in this area, and the building that has a war room with a map of Avithna, and also like a library of like cultured and papers and stuff like that.
Yeah. No,
This
this
sounds like an invasion. Although I would like to go to the war room and see if I can grab any more useful items.
Okay. Yeah. Let's move around the perimeter of this thing and head up that way.
Okay, everybody roll me a stealth check again.
Well, too bad. You're getting a dexterity check.
Yep, just dexterity.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh. So anyway,
Oh no!
should I move back to the other map? I think I should.
Yes, please.
That seems appropriate.
Just give me a second.
Sure.
Okay, great. There we are. We're back to this.
Somebody just stepped in it.
I'm gonna leave Sita and Prakirti out of this just because it's easier, but I promise I will make it.
They're guarding the back.
Yeah, they're guarding the back.
Maybe they're watching the boat. In fact, maybe they're back.
Yeah. Which way were you planning to go through? To stealth?
Probably sort of this way, sneak across that way.
Okay.
Yeah, I tell
and like try to enter from somewhere here.
Okay.
Yeah, I tell Babar that where the war room is, like it's in this like.
Are
area
you
here.
flying, Asha?
Choose wisely.
Yeah, right. You know what? Let's go for ground this time.
Okay, maybe that's why you rolled so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm moving you.
I just fumble. Okay.
Yeah, so Kavi and Babar see.
Whoa.
I moved you. Woohoo! Moved over here. Asha, as you get to this spot,
God.
you kind of step on something that cracks. My cat is playing with my pen. You step on something that cracks, and this
And I just go, ooh.
guys, they're like, "Who's there?" and starts coming your direction. What
I try to find the nearest window and slip through.
Okay. The nearest window would be right here.
Yeah, I boogie over there.
Okay. What are the other two of you doing?
Have they seen me yet?
Not yet.
Because maybe I'll kind of just look at hear that sound, like swivel my head owl style and just go whoo, and then maybe just start like just bounce, just fly and kind of just reconvene like on top of the roof with.
So if you fly
Barbar.
up, he's gonna see you. So he
Oh, dear.
sees you, and now you have to roll initiative. I'm sorry. Let me pull up the tracker. Give me a second.
So do I still get my initiative like +3?
Yeah.
Oh, this is dope.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh wait, why is that? Okay. Oh, okay.
So just click initiative on. Make sure you click on your token before rolling initiative.
Oh, okay. So
Let me pull up the stuff I need to pull up.
oh. Where do we roll for initiative? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I actually don't know where to roll for initiative.
Let me look at this.
It's giving me to type it in, but
Oh, that's weird. It's your dexterity.
Oh, that's easy enough.
So just
So,
roll.
well,
See if it works.
so click dexterity.
Boom.
Okay.
Or I guess
Um,
not.
+3 to that.
I'll just
Oh.
add it in. I don't know what's
Oh
going on.
boy.
I gotta
That's
figure
annoying.
that one out. That's annoying that it's not just right there. I thought it was. Okay.
So do I stunt on initiative as well?
No.
Okay.
So you don't stunt on initiative because. So let me just put this in so I've got it. Okay, Asha.
yeah.
There's also an additional +3 to mine that's
Yes,
not included.
yes.
I don't know how to include.
Do you know what to include?
Excuse me while I math in my brain.
So is it just add all the values together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
then
our-
that would be 25. No,
I think it's 21. Did I not math
21.
right? Okay, good. I mathed
Yeah.
correctly. Whew.
Yeah, 21.
All right.
I didn't math.
All right. So I don't know why it's not giving me them in order, but oh, here we go. Or not. Anyway,
Thanks, Roll20.
thanks Roll20 for being weird right now. Who knows what's going on? Anyway,
Thanks.
Babar,
20.
you go first because you have a 21.
Okay, I'm going to
Oh, it doesn't even put it in order either.
I know.
God
I don't know why it didn't do that.
I'm
Oh, there we
damn.
go.
Oh, there you go.
I fixed
Oh,
it.
yeah. Uh,
I'm gonna move and try to get through the window. And
Okay.
pick the lock if it's locked.
It is locked.
Okay, I will try to pick the lock and go through.
Okay, so roll me a lock picking check.
Okay, so I believe that is just a simple dexterity.
Yep, you make it through.
Yep.
And just slip
and
inside.
I slip in quietly.
Okay.
If I can.
Yep.
That's me.
Howard, get back here.
That's your move. All right. Covey.
Okie doke. Jeez. It's a wonderful mess you've gotten us into. Like, I feel like.
I'm sorry.
Shh.
I'm sorry.
Like, I feel like I want to see what this guy's stance is on us being here. So I kind of just want to like move like around the corner here to kind of like duck in and hide a little bit. But at the same time, like ready an arrow in case it looks like stuff's about to pop off here.
So you're going to hold. So you're going to move. You guys have your action sheet I made you up, right? So you know what to do during turns?
Oh, that's
Oh.
right.
Yeah, I should pull that up.
What?
Just because it's helpful. You can
Yes.
do a major action and a minor action or two minor actions. Movement is a minor action. So a move and then if you want to hold,
Where it is.
if you want to hold an action, then that would be your major. I'm assuming that's what you're doing.
Yeah, because this does have like a like how D&D has a hold action on it. I was
Yeah.
trying
Do you want me
look
to
around.
dump it in the Discord again?
Is it the cheat sheets or?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
found
no,
it
that's
again
what
on-
I'm looking at right now. Aim is a minor action. Okay, well,
Aim gives you a
yeah,
plus
like-
1, so yeah.
yeah, and that's the thing. I kind of like want to give this guy a chance to like not try and kill us was the thing. So like I really just wanted to like move around the corner of the building over here
Okay.
and just kind of like hold back for a second.
Okay.
For my minor action, yeah, I want to just move over there.
Okay. And these are 2-yard squares, and so your movement is whatever your speed is. You can move that far. Since we haven't done, this before, so.
For sure. And my speed is 11, so yeah, it's moving a hot like 3 or 4, so that's no big deal. So I'm gonna go over here. Oh, there it is. Prepare. Hold a major
There you
action.
go. Yeah. Prepare.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I would like to prepare. Like if I see this guy coming around,
You're gonna
take a swing
shoot
at
him in the face.
I'll loose an arrow at his ass.
Sounds good. Okay. It is the guard's turn, and he's gonna be like, a little help over here, and he's gonna pull out his short bow and knock an arrow and try to shoot you.
Dang, just straight up. Okay.
I mean, to be fair,
18. So what is your defense?
Probably not 18.
Probably not. That was a really good roll.
That was a really good roll. My defense is 11.
Okay, so it does hit. And then I know you're wearing armor. So whatever this is, then you subtract your armor before taking that damage. Does that make sense?
Yes. Let me just see if I...
So he does 5 damage to you, and whatever your armor is, you subtract that and take whatever's left over as your damage.
Okay, let me... Actually, I know I have light leather armor. I just... Oh, it doesn't...
Is that on your sheet? As it's speed, defense, and then armor. Should be on your sheet. If you write that.
Let me see. Oh, where did I write it down?
I'll look it up.
yeah, I'm looking it up too.
Yeah, I wrote it down somewhere.
Yeah, you can just put it on your sheet under that armor.
Light leather armor has an armor rating of 3.
Okay, so that's
3.
your 3.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah. So you
Which makes sense. That's what I'm
Yeah.
wearing. Wow.
That's what I thought too, but
That's
I
what
wanted
I'm
to make
wearing.
sure. So you're gonna subtract 3, so you'll take 2 points of damage.
Okay, so that goes to my HP, yeah?
Yes, that goes against your HP.
Okay. And then where can I put the light leather armor? Is there somewhere I can put it on?
So on the sheet you have speed on your main character sheet. Are you looking at it?
Yes.
You have speed and defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
on the character sheet?
Yeah, under character where you click character.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have speed and defense. It's like kind of under health.
Under health. Oh yeah.
There's a spot for armor.
Okay, got it.
Okay, cool.
Oh wait, I'm stupid.
No, you're not. You're not stupid. This is learning a new system. It's totally fine. No one is
Do I
stupid.
have to, but I don't subtract anything from the armor, correct?
No, it's your armor is 3, and so you'll take 3 less
So it's
damage
just-
whenever you're hit.
It's just math. Okay.
Unless it's
yeah.
piercing, and then you
just
take
math.
1. Okay, yeah. Math.
Okay,
Haha.
yeah.
Okay.
Stupid guard.
So you get hit.
Yeah.
And he had called out, and then this guard is going to move over, and also, and he doesn't quite see you, so he's like, what's going on? And the guy points it out. So that's his turn. I'm not gonna be a dick on the first turn in your first combat. This one time.
Hey man, maybe this group of guards,
They were bored.
yeah, they were bored that they just straight up and went, all right, I'll just shoot you. I'm like, okay.
Asha, it is now your turn.
All right, yeah, I guess I'll
Oh, and Kavi, are you keeping an eye on this? Because you probably could.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. So since one of them very clearly was just like, I'm just gonna take a shot at your friend here.
Yeah.
Then yeah, like that's enough
Yep.
purpose for me to like step out and go, nope.
Yep,
and
that's
shoot
what. Yeah,
back.
so you can do your attack. I'll let you do that, and then we'll do Asha.
Totally. All right. So as I remember how attacking works, it is under it's accuracy for ranged attacks.
Yeah, you should have your weapons on your character sheet. Did you?
Oh, I totally do.
Yeah.
There it
so
is.
you
My
can just
longbow.
hit
Boom.
the dice next to the roll,
Which is what I will do.
Oh, cool. It does. Okay, cool.
So many 2s.
and you
Oh,
miss.
2s all the way down.
I'm
but-
so sorry you miss.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boo.
But you got a lot of 2s. A lot of 2s.
So yeah. I was just really, I'm like just sitting there and it's like, oh, I'm kind of rusty. It's dark. I
Yeah.
can't quite see. And
Yeah.
then I just realized, oh shit, they're shooting my friend, and kind of
Yeah.
panically loose an arrow, and it just whizzes right past this guy. It's like, shit.
I see the arrow whiz and I'm like, well, You tried coffee. Whisper it so they won't know, and then yeah, so it's officially my turn.
Yep, officially your turn.
Right. So yeah, I'll just I guess I'll go for shoot. I don't do long ranged.
So move in.
So
That's your
yeah,
you're
I
gonna
guess I'll
attack?
move in. I mean, it just sucks because the other guard will definitely see me. But yeah, I will kind of.
The other guard
Got you.
sees you now, though, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it don't matter anymore. Okay, so I will go in and do a pinpoint attack on this guard right here.
Oh yeah, you're a rogue, so you can do that. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll just move.
Yep, there you go. Sweet, sweet,
There.
sweet.
And I will. Oh, there's all these little icons going on. Okay. Is it the damage? I pressed the dice for the roll first,
Yes,
right?
roll first and then damage if you hit.
Come on. Oh,
Do better than me, please.
what does that mean? It said there's a syntax error.
Oh
I'm not.
no.
That probably means that you don't have it filled out the way it wants it to be.
Oh God! Why?
Okay. Just breathe. You are doing what attack are you doing?
Pinpoint attack.
Okay. I think that just gives
so
you
the way
extra
that works
damage.
is that's so pinpoint attack is just you get additional damage if your dex is greater than your opponent.
Oh, shoot.
So it is not itself an attack. It's like a little bonus you get once per round.
Oh, it's just the bonus.
So you're gonna
Oh,
want to
my
roll
bad.
next to whatever you're attacking with. And I'm
Okay.
assuming is your dexterity more
Sorry,
than one?
I just put that on my attacks. I didn't
Oh.
realize it was just the weapons. Okay, I'll use my dagger.
Okay.
Dagger. Oh, it's not working either. What am I doing wrong?
Okay,
What
so
did I
just
do
do
wrong?
roll 3d6
Yeah.
and we'll just add your stuff to it.
Gosh.
So /R
actual-
or you can pull up the roller.
I'm not trusting. All right.
No, you can just do it on roll 20. You can pull up, there's a little dice thing you could pull up.
Oh, the dice. Let
Uh-huh.
me see.
And then you can just pick under advanced roll 3d6.
Yeah.
Just do that.
3d6.
Yeah.
Not plus anything, right? Yeah, just
Well,
roll.
we'll add whatever your thing is.
Okay.
So that's 9 plus this is your dagger, so that's accuracy. What's your accuracy?
My accuracy is oh gosh. Accuracy is 2.
So that's 11. And then do you have a proficiency in like blades or anything like that?
I have
A focus?
Yeah, I have a proficiency in light blades, yeah.
A focus in light blades?
Oh, a focus?
Under accuracy.
It's
under accuracy? No, I do
Okay.
not.
So you're gonna hit. So because their defense is 11. So roll your damage and make
Okay.
sure that you add that extra d6 of damage because that's what pinpoint attack does.
Okay, let's see. Well, I'm guessing this won't roll. Oh.
Oh, okay.
And then pinpoint attack. Of course not.
Just roll a d6.
no, yeah, that
roll a
Yeah,
d6.
Just roll a d6.
And I'll get in and see if I can work on your sheet this week to see what's going on with it too. Don't stress
yeah,
about
just
it,
let me know and I'll fix whatever. And I'm really sorry about that.
Oh yeah,
y'all.
no problem. So you do 9.
we'll figure it out.
So yeah, so 9 damage.
So 9 damage.
Dang.
Okay.
Dagger.
So what does this look like? You just like spin around and like dive bombing this guy with like a knife in your hand, or like what?
Yeah, so well I was on the ground, but yeah, I kind of just the minute he like when he hits me, I kind of just look at him and then I kind of not a full on flight, not a full on like diver bomb, but yeah, I kind of just give flight, I kind of jump higher than normal, kind of use the flight to propel me and then just kind of just rush him and like kind of twirl 360 and just like slash him.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Ruin this guy's day.
Babar.
Yeah.
I am going to see what I see once I slip in.
You slipped into the war room area of
Okay.
the longhouse. There's no one in there right now, so you got a little lucky. They seem to be somewhere else, but you see a big table with a map of Avithna on it and what appear to be like markings of certain areas. Of special note is the city of Varanasi and the city of Shalana seem to be like really focused on at the moment.
Oh, Shalana. Oh crap.
I am going to see if there's any papers again in the weird script I can't read, and try to gather those and like sort of basically take those.
Okay, so make me a perception searching check.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so you find a couple more of those papers, and you find a small, slim book that seems to have some of the same kind of stuff with it.
Okay, I will take that book as well.
Okay. And I think that'll be your turn. I think that's a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. Just to keep it action-oriented.
Yeah,
all right.
for sure.
Kavi.
So for a free action, I swear in halfling because I'm very disappointed in my performance. But then, yeah, my minor action is just reloading that bow, getting another arrow back into it. Deep breath, and yeah, I want to shoot at the nice gentleman. I guess I don't want the one that's engaged in melee with my friend. So over here,
Okay, cool.
on the right to my left, I'm going to fire another arrow, hopefully with a
Nice.
longbow. Let's go.
That hits.
Say,
That hits.
thank goodness. Okay, so
All right, it's on now.
Roll your
I have a
damage.
dexterity of 3. I don't suppose my dex is higher than this.
Yes.
fellow's.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. So I'm going to roll damage and then add another d6
Yep.
on top of that.
do
So, kapow.
Oh, nice.
I shoot, real,
Dude.
I shoot real good.
You do
Ba-boom.
shoot real
Hot
good.
13. So yeah, so it's kind of like I'm so tired of this. Clang. Arrow sails through the hair and just like
You just-
slams in.
Where are you hitting? Where are you aiming for?
I mean something vital, you know, going for hearts,
So-
for necks.
You get him in the stomach, and he's
Perfect.
just like, oh, and pretty damaged. That was a pretty good shot on that one shot there. Well,
Bobby looked
done.
extremely pleased with herself.
Yeah. Yes. All right. It is now their turn. So he's going to try to move close to you because you just shot him in the stomach as he
Fair.
as he hobbles, and he is going to pull out a short bow and aim for you. Does 12 hit you?
Well, it doesn't have a defense of 13.
Oh, nice! You just managed to deflect it, dodge out of the way because you're tiny.
I'm not We're expecting
I like
like
it.
you know one of them tall folk, but I'm just like, nah, homie, I'm down here. What's up? Slide out the way.
And this guy is going to, just so I can, is going to aim as his minor action, and then try to hit you, Asha, with his longsword. So he'll get a +1 to this hit.
What is that? 4.
12. So it's 12.
Yeah. it
And
hits.
he's stunned. So give me 1 second while I figure out what he does with his 3 stun points. He's gonna lightning attack you. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Asha's eyes just like they see
Not
the
actually.
It's like what?
So that's gonna hit you. So you're gonna take damage for both of those.
Oh, my friend.
I'm sorry, my friend. So 7 is the first attack, -3, so 4.
Okay, so 4,
Yeah.
5. Okay.
And 7 again. So 4 again. Are you still up?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. Phew.
Oh yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Oh no. Not
I don't know
you,
what
not
your
you.
HP
I'm at the guard. I'm at the guard going,
Yeah.
come at me, bro.
I like it. All right. And that is their turn. Now it's your turn, Asha.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep meleeing this sucker.
Are you gonna, since you're close enough, you can aim, which gives you a +1 to attacks. It's whatever's on that sheet I gave you of minor actions you can do. Sorry.
Let's see. +1. Oh, okay. If it's an all-out attack, 1 damage if it hits. Let's see. 1 turn, 2 minor, or 1 major. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, those are just stunt points. Yeah, I'm still gonna do the just an all-out
Okay, all out attack.
all-out attack.
What does that give you a
So,
bonus of?
according to the sheet, it's a +1 if it hits.
Mhm.
So,
Oh, a +1 damage if it hits. Nice. Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
And yeah, I'll still use my dagger since it's pretty much the same as my staff. So, oh, I cannot use.
Just roll your dice roller. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just roll the dice. 3d6.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna hit.
Yeah. Okay. So,
This is dude up.
all right. So dagger damage. 2.
3.
With the +1. Yeah, so 3. And then can I still use the pinpoint attack?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's once
So-
per round. We're in a new combat round.
Yep.
Okay, so it's 3. So that's 3 right now, and then
Just 1
is it just
D6.
1?
Yeah.
It says 2d6, right? Or no?
It's 1d6.
It's 1d6.
Oh,
Extra.
just 1. Okay.
Okay. Nice.
So 9 total? Was it?
8 total.
8 total.
Yeah. And he seems to
Oh, yeah,
be
3.
he seems to be hurt.
Oh.
He's still standing, but he does seem to be hurt. Babar.
Okay, so I hear the commotion outside, but I got what I wanted.
Okay.
I'm going to get out of the slip out the window.
Okay.
Do I have the ability to get my short bow out and attack this turn?
Yes, I will let that be your action.
Okay, so I will take my short bow and shoot this
Okay.
guy.
Okay.
Okay, so I stunted, and I do have some stunt points.
And you hit, so you do get the stun points.
Okay, I will do lethal bow as well as my pinpoint attack.
Okay. Jeez.
So that is, I believe, 3d6 extra damage in addition to.
No, I think you get 2d6. Pinpoint attack. Oh, and you get 1 extra.
Lethal blows
dude,
a 5-point stunt too. You've only got 3 points.
Oh, we don't stockpile
No,
points?
you don't
Yeah.
stockpile. It's per.
Okay. Now I didn't understand that,
Yeah,
so I was
sorry.
actually keeping track of how many.
Oh, no.
Stunt points
Yeah,
I
no,
have.
for whatever you roll. So you get 3 points. So you
Okay.
can lightning attack. You can attack again.
I will. Yeah, I will do lightning attack.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because this kills him. So it's up to you what you want to do.
I will take a defensive stance
Okay.
instead.
Perfect. Great.
Yeah. And do I bother rolling my pinpoint attack?
Just because you want to, I think you should. Why not?
Okay.
Just so we know how much damage you did. Yep, great. Perfect. Of course you do.
Had to show me up. I see how it is. I do something cool. There's Babar Sharon. Like, I can do this better, by the way.
It's like I literally slither, slink out of the window, look at the guard that's there, and I just take out my short bow and.
And like, Kavi's busy facing this guy, so this arrow just goes whoosh over her head. Like, what the? Oh. Never mind. Problem
Okay.
solved.
He did. You're welcome. All right, Kavi, it's now your turn.
You're welcome.
Nice of you to join us, Babar. Can I see this other fellow like around the building? Do I need
I
to
think
move
you're
up
gonna
for
have
it?
to move to be able to attack, but you can.
That's
yeah.
all right. So unfortunately, all I'm going to be doing then is moving over here to get a clear line of sight.
Yeah, just a move.
But then my second action is, readying my my bow again. So that's me. I move up and I knock an arrow.
Oh, because you have to reload. That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. My longbow has a
Yeah.
As a minor action, I have to knock the arrow. So
Yeah.
that's all I do.
All right.
For
It
now,
is.
someday I'll level up and that'll change.
Yeah, it will. I know you're level 1 right now. I promise you'll be level 3 by the end of the night. All right. So this guy is going to go to attack you again, Asha, with his longsword. And he's gonna all out attack because he's in, yeah. I don't think 9 hits you.
It doesn't.
And you just dodge out of the way, and he is angry. He's so mad.
I dodge with the dagger in front of me and going, whew.
And now it's your turn.
All right. So, Yeah, I'll just do I'll just keep slashing this person. Let me see.
This punk.
This jerk.
I know.
This punk. This loser. This soon-to-be corpse.
Yeah. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. So that's a 3d6. Oh.
And then you're going to roll your other d6, I'm assuming. Oh, yeah, you rolled your 3. Okay, good. That's your, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do this?
Oh, what?
Nice.
Okay, yeah. So I just I dodged his last slash, and just like my last move, I'm just breathing heavy. I'm already hurt, and I'm just like, I just go and I go up again with my wings and just do like a little, like a freaking dragoon, just like use my wings and use that to kind of.
And you just go in,
stab him in the neck.
Yeah, you go in through the neck, and he just crumbles to the ground in front of you.
Cool. And then I flap up and land, and my kurta is just a little waving a bit as I land. I'm just breathing heavy, looking at him, and just going, oh boy. And then I start looking around for everyone else.
They don't seem to have noticed you yet, but there is some murmuring. So it appears that there is time to get out of there if you want to get out of there rather than fighting the other 4, but you better go now.
Okay, yeah. I just take a quick glance to my left and my right, and I just kind of just shoot up and fly, kind of fly over in this section just so I can kind of see what Babar and Kavi are up to.
Okay. You just move your token where you are so I have an idea.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll just fly over maybe here. Well, I'll kind of go over here.
Okay, cool. What are the other 2 of you doing?
I sort of get closer and say, we got information. We should probably leave.
Yeah, so much for the quiet approach, huh?
Yeah, and
I was quiet.
Pretty sure we killed some people too. So yeah, we should leave.
Does anyone have a hearing focus?
I
do not.
What, hearing?
Perception hearing.
Oh, perception hearing.
Mm-hmm.
I do not.
Okay.
I'm very good at bargaining.
I can see.
That's gonna help you right now.
I am focused on seeing and tracking, but not hearing.
Okay, I want you all to roll me a stealth check.
Oh boy.
I'm assuming trying to get out of here.
And that's under dexterity.
Dexterity,
right?
yeah.
Oh.
You can fly. How do you keep doing it?
You are killing me here.
So Kavi and Babar, you managed to, the 2 of you rolled well enough that you managed to help. It looks like Asha's gonna step on something again, but Kavi, you're watching, and you're like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and Babar, you're like, shh, and you're pointing out the route for them to follow, so that they can. Yep. But you do make it to the other side of the.
But I think the jig is up with those dead guards.
Yeah, there seems to be a commotion behind you.
Oh boy.
We should have maybe taken the guards with us.
No, all 3'2" of Kavi just kind of goes, how exactly?
I'm just I'm kind of just tired and injured from the fight. I'm like, no, I'm just shaking my head. No.
should just drag them. Oh, if only if only Sita, beautiful Sita, was here.
Yeah, well, Sita ain't. We got to get moving because otherwise we're going to attract a whole lot more attention. It was great work out there, kid, but we need to get somewhere safe and figure out what our next move is because
And I
much
just
as I would,
pull out the book, and it's like, I got information.
that is
Well,
excellent. I
let's-
really hope we can read it.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
look at it in a safe space while after we run.
Yeah, we run. I run. We run.
Yeah,
We
we should
all-
probably head
Yeah.
to the we landed on. As much as I want to go check out those boats,
I
like,
know. It's
I
tempting.
kind of
I
hover
really
and
want to check out the lab technician.
I hover fly.
I don't
No
think he's going to
flying.
be super amenable to us anymore. Murdered two of his friends.
Well, we don't know if he's a he. Could be a they or a she.
Fair. Yeah, it's absolutely right.
I mean, women can have flat butts too.
That is very true.
That's
Also,
true.
I was just working from what the GM offered me, I will say, but you're absolutely right. All that being said, priorities, Bobber.
Yeah.
I love that you're having this conversation as you're like running back to the boat.
Yeah.
This is what I just envisioned.
Stories later.
Your butt stories.
Oh, I'm always in the mood for butts.
Oh, God.
Not now, Babar.
Just a string of just the filthiest swear words in halfling right
Yeah,
now.
I love it.
Just-
At this point, I'm sort of looking at both of theirs as we're going. It's like,
Checking out the butts.
Oh gosh.
I'm sure they're both very nice butts. I don't
Yes.
know.
You know,
I've never seen
Kavi
them.
I just start.
Yeah.
I do this.
I take
As you're running.
I got the tail feather, so
Yeah.
yeah, wait a minute. I thought you were ahead of us. I was supposed to be helping Asha, and you were like blazing a
That's
trail.
true. That is how that was
I
working.
was.
yeah, how
but
are you? Yeah, hold on.
Eventually, as we're sort of getting out of danger, that's when I'm sort of jogging along with you, and then sort of like down.
You make it back to the dinghy.
Thank you.
Bobber, share. Kids are not for sale. Can we please keep moving?
I love you all very much. All right. So you make it back to the dinghy, and Backrock's like, we need to get out of here right now.
Yeah, I know. There's 2 dead corpses.
Oh, great.
And a really flat butt lab technician.
I don't care. And
Not the
like,
important part.
she just
Babar.
like pushes you all in, like, and pushes off, and then jumps in and just starts rowing as fast as she possibly can. Sita joins in, like, with another set, just like getting you back to the boat. It takes.
I'm appreciating the work.
Oh gosh, it takes 35 minutes. They do it pretty quick. Surprising.
Dang.
They wanted to get the heck out of there, and you make it back to the boat. I'm not even gonna make you roll checks to get up into the boat because you do you, man. And you make it back to the boat, and
Make
Baldo's,
sure Babar goes first, though.
yeah, smart. That's a smart move. And Baldo welcomes you back. I'm glad you've all made it. Were you successful? And we need to leave now.
I take out on a flat surface inside all the paperwork I got and the book. And I say, well, I can't read this, but hopefully someone here can.
We might have killed 2 people, by the way.
Great.
Yeah.
And they just like, he's like, he starts yelling orders to everybody on the ship to get out of there now. So you start heading out. You show it to whoever happens to run by once you're made, but no one knows what it is. It's not anything that they've seen before.
Okay. Well,
And
that's
at some point, I sort of go to Prakriti, even though the player's not here, and say, see if they speak to you.
She'll spend a little bit of time with them, and I think it's a code. I don't really understand what they're saying.
That's information.
So it's not just in another language, it's encoded in another language.
So
Fantastic.
sort of cipher, like a code, yeah. Who would? Is there anyone on
Someone-
the ship that's good at deciphering those kind of codes?
Any of you? No, not yet. Possibly back where you're going, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that if we can spend time with it and opening it up and learning its secrets, like at this point I'm sort of caressing the spine and sort of like talking to it, sort of being like, we can crack this one.
I look at Babar and I'm like, even the book?
Even the book. Listen, I don't know much for reading. I mean, I shoot arrows super good. This is way above my pay grade.
I was taught to read and write, but this is nothing I have ever seen before.
Well, I mean, all other things being equal, I'd say we definitely fulfilled our part of the bargain of doing our little bit of recon. We bring this stuff back to Lady Minsay, see what she has to make of it. Clearly, she's got resources.
Yeah, she'll definitely want to know about this. That was pretty disturbing from what I saw.
It looks like an invasion from everything. I mean, the only time I saw something like that was when I was having a good time with this general's spouse, and while I was exiting, I saw a similar setup in there in the study.
I'm sure you saw all kinds of setups that night. What's curious to me is that, I mean, if this is an invasion, like, you don't invade a continent with like 30 people and 3 boats.
Well, they made an island appear. I mean, what else? Like I said, what else can they pop up?
And that's the part that scares me more. This looks more like a beachhead for something much, much bigger.
But surely, if they were going to do a continent, wouldn't they focus on some places first? Did you see anything, Babar, where was there any hints that they were going to go for one area first or something?
Yeah, 2 areas actually, Varanasi and Talana. There seem to be a lot of activity and tokens and pawns over there.
That's weird. Those 2 places are miles apart, though.
You said
they're major hubs.
Shalana? Shalana?
Is that the one? Sorry, I might be pronouncing it wrong.
Is that what it is, GM?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Shalana.
Okay. Because if so, yeah, because I'll kind of just, my eyes just go wide and I'm like, that's my city.
And it's
I've got a lot of friends and a lot of people I give a crap about over in Varanasi, so like, no, I feel you, kid. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get this sorted, one way or another.
Well, now that we have their books, they couldn't possibly know what to do.
Babar, I really wish I shared your hopefulness. It's like it's a personal failing of mine that I just don't see the world quite the way you do. But someday I hope to be just as positive as you are. Someday. Is Baldo around by any chance?
Yeah, he's. You've made it out. You've made it out enough by now that he's calmed down a little bit, and you're out of sight of the island.
I kind of turn over to him. It's like, I mean, how long before we can make landfall back on the mainland?
It seems like we've got a good tailwind. Is that the word I want?
Yes.
The winds are coming to us.
If the boat is going fast, yes.
Yes. So I think that we'll be able to make it a little bit faster, probably a day.
Oh.
Well, I have these chains, and if Damthos is willing, some downtime is in order.
Yes.
Downtime or some uptime?
Damthos is definitely willing.
This time it's my turn.
Ooh.
Oh.
He's a switch. He'll do whatever you want.
Sorry, the impending doom on our land has got me just a little bit out of the mood. So you go on ahead, Babar. You know,
Well,
another-
if we're going to be doomed, then we might as well enjoy what we have before it's gone.
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know, on second thought, you think more like than I do than I thought.
so I took some hits. I'm not like super like
Oh,
near
right.
death, but is there anyone on is there like a first aid?
Prakirti can, I think, heal you. I'm not quite sure what she has. Let me look.
How does healing work if magic is not involved?
You can make a medical check. It's on the sheet that you have of things you can do in battle. It'll tell you what you can do.
Oh, that was a bad. Well, I just wanted to kick that guard's butt.
No, that's fine. It gives you an idea of things you can do.
Let's see, you would think.
Oh, Prakirti will just hand you a cup of water and say, "Drink this."
Just what? Okay, water.
I have to like remember what it is, and then that's a. You get 10 HP
Ooh.
back.
Nice.
Oh, I am back to health, full health.
I am thoroughly impressed.
Nice.
That mug.
Thank you, Prakirti. Whew. Feel much better.
And she'll say, "It's not the mug, although it helps me." It's like out of that small teacup that she stole from Lady Minsay.
Oh,
Oh
perfect.
God.
Of course it is.
Of course.
We super need to talk about this teacup thing, but now is not the time. Please, just don't steal anything from the boat.
And please don't show.
She's probably already done it.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure we don't even know about it. And oh no.
I'm still gonna make the pointless plea. Just don't.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Don't
just make sure don't show Lady Minsay the cup. Okay? Gosh.
Definitely not.
Yeah. Please.
Down low. I want to get paid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, money. We got money.
Mm.
Money.
Copy not
Yeah.
in a charity.
Yeah, so yeah, after I get healed, I think I'll just spend kind of fly up to the
crow's
mast
nest
again and kind of just breathe some air and kind of go over what happened
Okay.
that night.
Yeah, I mean, actually, yeah. If you're out, kind of spending that night just kind of up there, I think at some point then I probably wander out and just kind of like look up the mast and kind of like knock on the bottom of it to try and get your attention. Just like wave, like, hey.
Oh, I like who, and then I look down and I have a wing waving. And do you want to
kinda
come up?
Yeah, I like point at me and I point up and it's like, okay, or me up there.
Yeah, I
Very
spread a
tiny.
wing to go up.
So yeah, I kind of like lope my way up there, my gigantic halfling feet. And it's just like,
I like it.
yeah, and it's kind of like because like the railing probably comes up to about my head, so I just kind of like plop down and lean against the posts on it. So that the first time you've ever had to do that? Is that
I just look across the waters and kind of just nod my head once.
I had a feeling that was probably the case. It's not always easy the first time. Unfortunately, it does get easier, but you need to talk about it.
No, but do you think that this will be a regular thing if we continue doing this?
Kid, you don't hire a bunch of people that are as capable of murder as us without expecting a whole lot more of it. Wish I could sugarcoat it for you, but That's kind of what we signed up for.
No, I'd rather you not sugarcoat it. Thank you for being honest. You know, I saw you once performing at Chalana.
Oh.
Were
Go ahead.
Oh no, it was very inspiring to see you.
I mean, I am pretty incredible. It's true. Like, I'm glad you got to see me in my prime, because I mean, these days, like I'm just so completely out of shape. Just ugh.
Oh. And then I'm just like, oh no. I mean, it's like you said, she wouldn't have hired us if we weren't pretty damn good, right?
Oh yeah. I don't have any questions about myself, you know. Like this is an artist's honest assessment of her current ability. Like the things I used to be able to do with my toes. Oh my gosh. Like, but now, can't believe I missed that guy on the first shot. Just old age, you know, it takes its toll.
Oh no, I appreciate the help. That stupid guard.
I don't think you needed any help, honestly. You went up and then you came back down, and what you were doing with that knife,
Yeah.
I was impressed, kid. Like, I don't think you need my help taking care of yourself.
Training just kicked in automatically, I guess. I didn't think of anything until he slumped down dead.
Well, let's think less about that. Who trained you? Where did you learn to use a knife like that? And
Oh, well, in Shalana there are different areas of guilds, I guess you should say. I was under defense, and Suzerain Lavi, I guess I was privileged enough that he trained me personally.
Wow. I mean, I don't know the guy personally, but he sounds important, you know. A girl hears things. So
Oh yeah, they were very important, but it was because my parents were, my whole family have been servants and they've served them well, so yeah.
Well, you did good tonight, kid. So I'd be happy to have you watching my back anytime. I kind of like, I guess I can't pat her on the back because I'm like a foot high. But
the wing.
Yeah, I reach up to their wing and just kind of like tiny hand, like, you did good, kid.
And I think right there is where we will end to take our break. Woo. We should be back shortly, friends. Give me a second. Everybody wait. we'll see how long it takes to get back. And we're back. Hey, everybody. And guess who's here? Leona's here. Woo! So I'm gonna let you introduce yourself and your character because you didn't get to when we started because you weren't here.
Oh, thanks. Y'all are so sweet. Hi, my name is Leona. You can find me on Twitter at the Leona Mabel, and I am playing Sita, our beast folk. Is that what it's called? She's a lioness. She's a lioness, guardian, protector, fierce, grumpy, something.
I love it. Who was making sure everybody could make it back to the boat, and you helped row them back to the ship in record time.
But what does Sita look like?
Oh, yeah.
The rest of us had.
Oh, sorry. That's right. Sita, what do you look like?
Sita looks like she's a maned lioness, so she's got a little bit of a mane. She tends to wear. Oh, fudge! Come on, I didn't pull up my Pinterest for this. I'm unprepared. No, she tends to wear. In the villages, she would normally wear saris. For the purposes of the trip, she's probably wearing like a balloon pant, almost with a longer top. She tends to favor a lot of yellow, or a lot of folk prints. So, and I can always send examples in chat or something like that. But yeah, she just kind of walks on her back two legs for the most part, unless she's in fighting, and she just kind of looks like a lioness in clothes.
Cool.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yay, Sita.
Excuse me while I fix something really quick. There. Okay. All right. Much better. Okay. So you are on the ship. You have procured documents that you can't read. And you are heading back to Govara. Everyone is experiencing some downtime. Kavi and Asha just had a little bit of a talk about Asha's first battle. Babar is spending time with Damthos.
And the chains that I unlocked. But I would also spend some time with Prakirti and the rest of the crew doing other things. That's just the sleeping, resting activity.
Yes, fair.
I've only been here 5 minutes.
Welcome back, Sita.
Welcome back, Sita.
Nothing has changed.
Yep. Nothing.
You
Oh
asked
my God.
here. You wanted to be part of this. Welcome.
Here I was hoping.
So what do you think Sita would be doing on the journey back?
It's really tricky. Sita's very much a woman of business, and so she would want to be looking over all of the stuff that was found. Hearing news about what was seen is incredibly troubling to her. So being cooped up on a boat and not really able to do a whole lot with what is found is rough on her, because she is impatient to have action. She sees all of this as an incredible threat to the freedom of her home, really. So she's very, very worried. I'm not quite sure if there's something that she can do to kind of like figure out something from the stuff that she's got. I'm trying to like look up my focuses.
Can I suggest, if I sense this, that I suggest, like, you need a sparring partner. Let's spar.
I mean,
Spar.
That's exactly where that's exactly.
No, and
my
I take
concern.
out a random mop because I don't actually have a staff of my own, and I kind of break the mop end, and I just sort of do an en garde to you.
Maybe ask permission before you break someone else's things, but
I'm sure Prakriti is in the background. Why?
Yeah. What did you just do?
Prakriti's losing their shit right now.
And we cut to the outside with the two of us up on the mast, and we just hear Prakriti just, "What did you do?
You just murdered that mop. Yeah, that would probably be what happened. Yep.
So after you're done getting a good telling off from Prakirti,
Yeah.
sure. Why not? I got nothing better to do.
And I sort of like daunt you and sort of like poke the bear a little bit, but I'm doing it not in a mean way, but in a way to let you blow off some steam, because I can sense you're feeling very restless.
Mm-hmm.
You need something to be mad at, so I'm like, you can be mad at me. It's okay. I love it when you're mad at me.
So you can hold you can hold the damage. I'm gonna let you do that since you're sparring, but I do
Okay.
want you to roll some attacks just to see how this goes.
Yes.
I need to know who wins this fight. I need to.
So I have an improvised weapon. Since it's, I'm guessing that's an improvised weapon.
Yes.
Dibs on
And what-
Sita.
What am I rolling?
Okay, so on your character sheet, it's next to your weapon. It will say like roll and then a number, and then you roll the dice next to that.
Okay. So it would be claws.
Sure,
guess.
yeah. If you're using claws or if you have a sword, or I don't know what you have. So
I don't think I have a sword. I have no idea. Oh no.
does not work.
No.
Okay, I gotta fix this. Roll me 3d6.
Slash
That-
R.
This was basically me when I was fighting earlier. Woo!
Ooh.
Nice.
Wow. It depends on what's
And then
Bavar's
what?
defense.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what I'm
true.
trying to figure.
Mine
Well-
is 50.
Well, also you get your pluses. So that's your 3d6, and then claws. Do you have a focus in claws? I don't know.
Oh, no, that's just the weapon.
Okay, so what is that under? I'm trying to remember. Sorry, give me a second.
Oh, if there's a melee attack, I believe you would add fighting if you had any. I believe.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's fighting. So what's your fighting bonus?
It's a 1.
Okay, so it's 14. And do you have a focus in anything under fighting?
Nope.
Okay. So that's a 14. Okay, so 15. Babar Share rolls a 15 to kind of like egg you on. Does that hit you? So you'll look at your defense.
My defense is a 14.
Okay, so it does hit you,
Mm-hmm.
and then you hit back with a 14. What's your defense?
Mine's 13.
Okay, so yeah, you hit. Describe what you're doing.
For me, it's just like, every time I get poked with a stick, I'm just kind of like swiping back. Like it's
Yeah.
just like it's almost playful, but because she's so frustrated, there's a little bit more like she's not doing it with an intent to hurt, but it's a little bit more intense than just like a playful swipe that you might get from like a
Yeah.
cat, for example. It's actually like a swipe with intention, where it's like every time it's like poke and then swipe and then poke and then swipe, and
Okay.
it's just like like batting away the stick or whatever, or just like like trying to make lunges but not actually create like actual contact, but like just like swiping at the
Okay,
stick basically.
awesome. I want you both to make me a fighting check.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
-1.
I told you I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
I love it.
I love it. I love it so much.
I can't believe I'm up on the deck missing this.
I know. Now oh man.
You still win.
While we're having this heart to heart, there's like this battle going.
So you win, and you have stunt points that you can use to like. How do you?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what might be good for this. How about
I
you?
basically
Oh, go ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was like, you can disarm with 2 stunt points.
That would work. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
think
so
that would
good.
be the best. So, tell me how you end up disarming Babar Share. Like, you've been fighting for a while. It's probably been about 30 minutes.
So it's like swipe after swipe, and then like a couple of lunges, like lunge one way, lunge the other, fake one lunge, and because I faked it, actually lunge up and like get right on like up in Babar's space and like swipe the stick out of their hands and like turn it against them
Oh, nice.
and just hold it there for a second before like dropping it.
I say, oh, good. You grabbed my stick. Very efficient.
Why?
Can't win.
Even when I win, I lose. Even when I win, I lose.
Are you feeling better?
I don't know how to answer that.
Fair.
Oh my god.
I somewhat better.
Oh
And I
my
thank you for the
goodness.
opportunity to spar.
Well, I'm available to spar anytime, milady.
Oh gosh.
She'll hand the bar back to Stick, and she'll walk away.
No,
shaking her head,
Prakirti's
but
gonna
definitely a
take-
lot calmer.
Yeah, Prakirti's gonna take the stick back and fix the mop. You jerks. The mop will be healed.
I'm sorry. I afterwards I do spend time with Prakirti helping fix the mop. I'm sorry. It was just an impulsive moment. It's just
They have feelings, Baba Sher.
I forgot. I realized as it snapped. But then it was already done, so I might as well make sure Sita's happy. With the stick.
No.
No. No. No.
You're worried about a mop. You killed a man tonight. Like, I will remind you, we did a murder.
It was dark.
That is the best line. I will remind you, we did a murder.
We did a murder. We did the thing.
Technically.
We did the thing.
I didn't murder the other one.
No, you still did a murder. I mean... Oh, it's okay. I only murdered one, not two.
just one. So
Just one.
you
Yeah,
can
it's fine,
pass your trip back doing whatever you'd like. If there's any scenes you want to have, let me know. Or we'll just fast forward.
I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of wanted to check in with Asha, but
Mhm.
other than that, I haven't got anything specific.
Okay, cool. You all... Oh,
Good.
okay. I was just making sure I had sound still. Okay. All right. So you make it back to Govara much more quickly, more whatever. Then you, Then you had set out, with haste, and you make it back into port. And Captain Wake comes up to me and he says, "You should go to the lady immediately with this. She needs it."
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the first place I was thinking of going to.
Yep. We have important information and a boat.
Do we know where to meet her?
I would assume back at the tea house.
Yeah. That's been our point of
She described
contact.
it as her... Yeah, she described it as her base of operations here, so...
Nice. Okay, let's head there then.
Yeah. As we leave, I'd like turn back to Baldo and just like say in halfling, like, fair winds, friend.
And
And safe journeys.
he'll say back, "Keep an eye on these ones." In halfling.
Yeah, no, and in
Yeah.
halfling, I just respond, tall folk.
Is the captain on deck?
Yeah, that's Captain Wake, yeah.
Yeah. I just wave a wing. Bye, Captain. Thank you so much.
Everybody's there to say goodbye to you.
I go to Damthos and it's like, well, it was fun. If we sail again, we can catch up once more if you like.
Yeah,
Or not. It's
yeah.
cool either way.
If I see you again, maybe.
You want to keep this?
Okay, bye.
And I hand the chains.
He looks at you and he winks and he's like, "Yeah," and takes them.
All yours. I no longer have chains.
You no longer have chains. You have given them to Damthos.
This is probably a good thing.
Yeah, probably a wise idea.
Oh wait, do we have the chest with us, the boat, or are they?
You
keeping
have
it?
the boat with you because I'm assuming you were taking the boat with you, correct? If I remember correctly, but you were leaving the chest with them because the chest said that it would like to stay and be a
Oh, right.
storage.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Prakirti was like, yeah, the chest wants to stay. So
Yeah.
the
I love
chest-
this game.
No.
the
The
chest.
chest said it wanted to stay.
Yeah.
I love this game.
Who knows what's gonna happen?
We have to go back for the fucking lazy sister.
Why'd you have to remind her?
Because it's a
Oh, I
fucking
didn't
joke.
forget. Are you kidding me? I forget nothing.
having nightmares about that fucking lazy.
Nightmares of the
I'll save you the trouble. Kavi jumps in the ocean, never to be seen again.
end.
No.
Let's get back to this tea house.
Okay. So you head back to the tea house.
Would it help if I mention how a lazy Susan was used in one of my endeavors?
No.
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 Oh,
No.
Please.
The DM doesn't even want to know that. No.
Oh, I meant for
Yeah,
Christy to be-
serious
no.
one right there. No.
damn.
No.
And moving
I
on.
wasn't gonna actually
No,
go
no,
into
I know. You're
but yeah.
And now you've got the chat getting in on it. Thank you so much. Anyway, you make it back to the tea house.
I would love to know what's at the tea house.
And you are
Yes.
greeted at the door by that same young, beautiful, long, dark-haired girl. And she looks at you. Oh, good, you made it back. Please follow me this way. And she leads you into a room. It's the second door on the left. And it's a smaller tea room. And it seems like a more intimate place where people would like do business quietly. And she's like, the lady's out at the moment, but I will send her a message. Please make yourselves at home. And she gestures at the table. I will bring food and tea.
Is it the same room that we were in?
No.
Or was it?
This is another smaller room with a smaller table, very low to the ground, and there's cushions all around it. It's
And no Susans? Who were
no
lazy?
lazy Susans in this room. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank God. Otherwise,
Yeah, I breathed a sigh. Asha breathed a sigh of relief. Like, are there any objects that Procurity wants to take?
Well, I mean,
And
there's
just go,
teacups and stuff, but like, yeah, you know,
Oh,
who knows?
I mean, just real quick before she takes off, like, will Lady Minsay be long? We have pretty pressing business.
Yeah, she said to let her know as soon as you came back, so it should not be long.
Good deal. So, off you go then.
Yeah, so she leaves. She comes back about 5 minutes later with tea and treats of whatever sort that you would like. It's a good spread,
Yes.
like always, here at the
And-
tea house.
yes.
And then she says, the message has been sent. Please make yourselves comfortable. Lady Minsay should be with you shortly. And bows out of the room. And now you're waiting.
I'm kicking back with tea and treats. Like, this is, hey.
yeah. I grab some
So-
pastries for sure and just start sipping. There were no pastries on the boat.
That's true. There were not.
I'm looking for any savory treats and just gulping,
Yep.
like feeling them.
Yep.
Unlike
I guess-
the other hungry friends, Sita just sips her tea very plainly and does nothing else.
I like
I mean, I
it.
guess we've got this, like, big metal boat, like, sitting, we just plunk it on the table in front of us?
I'm
or-
assuming
Pretty
you
much,
sat
yeah.
it there or next to you on the floor. It takes up
Okay.
the size of a small human.
Okay, yeah.
So, you
Then I
know.
guess, yeah. It was,
Yeah, maybe on the floor.
okay.
It
Yeah,
was
I-
kind of
I
big.
imagine,
Remember,
like-
it was like 3 feet, I think, long or whatever.
Yeah, it was, I remember it was like, yeah, it was taller than me, I remember.
Yeah.
It was pretty big.
Yeah. It's about 15 minutes, and the door opens, and Lady Minsay, you can hear her saying, "Thank you, Celandine. I appreciate your help. Thank you for getting me word immediately." And she closes the door behind her, sits down, and says, "Well, you've made it back. I knew you would. Were you successful?"
I hand all the books and notes and everything. I just plop it in front of her and says, I can't read that, but maybe someone else can. Although Prakriti said that aside from it being in a different language, it might also be encoded. So might
Ah.
need some of your best linguistics people on that.
She looks at it. She looks at the papers, and she sees the book, and she flips to the book, and she goes, "The key." She's like, "I'll work on it."
We also found evidence of lots of books on culture and places of Avithna, and we found a war room in there with a map with Varanasi and Chalana focused upon. And there were barracks with at least maybe enough for 2 dozen people, but that might not be the only amount. And there was a lab with a rather comely lab technician.
She kind of does a small smirk.
Worth noting, they had
Asshole.
ships too. Don't know if they were warships, but there were 3 of them docked nearby.
This is concerning. Varanasi, you
Didn't-
say?
And we killed 2 people.
That would be why we didn't get too good of a look at the ships, unfortunately.
Yeah, we had.
Understandable.
That was.
It was our
That
hand
was-
was forced, is what happened. They saw us. Bad luck is all.
That happens. I'm glad you took care of it. Well, again, thank you for the work. I promised you payment. I don't remember how much payment I promised you.
Promised us.
And I can't find it for some reason because it's just somewhere.
10 million.
Nope. Nope.
10
10 gold.
Yeah. She's going to drop
Chump
a
change.
bag on the table and she says, "This should cover some outfitting if you head into town." And it's 500 silver for the lot.
Okay.
Ooh.
Split 5 ways.
So each 100 silver.
silver.
Yay.
There are places in town that you can go shopping if you need to get anything that you need. That should be. I need to work on this. I do hope you'll stay around here. You're welcome to stay upstairs if you need a place to sleep. And then she leans in and she says, "So, you passed the test. Would you like to join my organization?"
Without hesitation, Sita says yes.
I say yes immediately after.
I lean forward and just kind of point at the bag of silver. This is steady gig?
Yes.
And there's more where that came from then.
I
I'm in.
look down for a moment and then I ask, I don't like what I saw there, and I don't like how Chalana is part of whatever plans they're doing. And I nod my head. I'm in.
Mystic Lux, thanks for the follow. We heart you super much. Yay!
Oh, yay! Thank you.
And she will nod. I'm hoping Prakirti says yes. I'm gonna assume that she will.
And then Prakirti said yes.
Yes. And she says, "Good. Well, we don't go by names in this organization. We use codes. I am Alexandrite."
Ooh.
"What gem do you wish to be called by?"
Dagger sight.
That was fast.
And I just shake my bracelets.
I mean, if that's what we're using to decide this, ruby, I guess. I like raise my necklace a little bit.
Asha takes a while to think and kind of looks at the stitching of their clothing, and there's like hints of like green. So they're like, I guess emerald?
She nods, and she's making note of this.
Sita seems to put a hand in a paw in one of her pockets and kind of just feels around. She doesn't really mention where her idea comes from, but she says Sapphire.
These are good names. We will have your initiation into the organization in a couple of days. I do need to work on this immediately.
What till then? I cannot sit idle.
Prepare for a journey to Varanasi. I feel that is where you'll be going next.
Very well.
Train, if you so desire. Yes.
Well, is there like a way I could get like clearance to go back?
It's already taken care of.
I know some people. Know some people, Babarshare. We can sneak you into the city. It'll be fine. It's a big town. My old stomping grounds. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Oh, it's my stomping grounds too. It's just that too many people know me, and some of them might be mad at me.
Well, then we'll stomp a little more quietly this time, all right?
You can throw a dupatta on your head. That's better.
You know, like I just love you in this way. I just gotta say, it's the best you've looked so far. Excellent.
I fully agree with Coffee.
I just look back and forth.
You find me, I'm more attractive this way?
100%, Babarshare.
Lady Minsay will just like
directly at Sita as this is being said.
She's gonna pick up all her stuff and leave. She's like, thanks, and bounce.
Wow.
She's kind of trying to figure out what's going on, and so she's very focused.
Yes, as well she should be.
Yes.
Unlike us.
Sita doesn't quite answer Babar because she's not quite sure what to do.
Now I stay the entire time like this.
And meanwhile, Sita kind of like is distracted by Lady Minsay leaving and goes, "Thank you, Lady Minsay. Bye, I guess."
We'll see you soon as she leaves.
Days?
Yes.
I mean, the first thing I do is scoop my share of the 100 silver that are from that pile for me. It's like, yeah, it's mine. I can do math. Thank you.
I also pocket 100.
Not that it was going anywhere, but I'll take my share, I suppose.
Oh, this money's going somewhere.
I'll take my share.
Where are you putting yours?
Into misadventure.
Into what?
Into misadventure as quickly as I can.
Oh gosh, I love it.
You don't want to gear up for what comes next?
I got a longbow. What else
Suppose
could I
that
need?
counts. Suppose that counts.
Okay, you know what? Enlighten us, Sita. What do I need for this grand and terrible journey that soon will beset us? Like what could I possibly be lacking that you could show me the way?
Kavi, you saw those ships even more than I did. Whatever I've heard, I've only heard through all of you. But it sounds like war. It doesn't sound like it's going to be something simple where one weapon, one sword, one longbow is going to be enough. I intend to train. I intend to get to wear armor. I intend to prepare myself to fight for my life. This seems much worse, and you seem to be taking it lightly. But maybe
Friend,
I've misunderstood you.
You will prepare in your way for death. I will prepare in mine.
I respect that.
And then like howf into like whatever pastry.
Eating all the things.
My tea.
Eat, drink, and be merry, y'all.
You know, you do have a point. And she'll grab one pastry.
One
probably-
pastry.
Just one. Oh God. You know,
Sita, friend, don't gorge yourself now. You need to
Right?
Don't eat it all at once.
perhaps save some for later, friend.
I know, it's like, gee, see, they're going real hard there. And she'll probably make plans to stay at the tea house because
Okay.
she does need residence.
I inquire as to how much a lazy Susan costs.
Do you require a second one?
No, I just wanted to know the market value of a lazy Susan.
I don't know.
Perhaps
Probably
I can
like
assess-
a couple silver. There. Are you talking the big one that Lady Minse has?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
probably like 10 silver. Because it's big.
Okay.
Yeah.
In our downtime, we'll probably try to convince, like, pay for the lazy Susan without Prakriti knowing so that they can replace it and just essentially steal that lazy Susan with Prakriti.
Yep.
That's cute.
I will let you and do that one next time when Prakriti is here. But yes, I love it. And yes.
That's so cute.
There are some places in town if you want to go to shops. Or what are you all planning to do with your couple days downtime?
Shopping might be nice. I don't quite know what I'm after just yet, but that might be good.
Yeah, honestly.
Thinking some sort of like shopping for preparation.
Yeah, I honestly would have to look through a gear list to see if there's anything in
Yeah.
there. Like worth getting like, I might get some slightly nicer armor maybe, but like I don't know what kind of prices we're looking at and that kind of stuff.
So then what I'll do is I'll send stuff out to you guys that you can look at this week. And
for sure.
Yeah.
Cool,
feel
thank
for what
you.
Cool.
might want. Yeah.
But
there-
like also going and finding a place to just, blow off a little steam, let's say. Whatever they've got around
what
here.
kind of steam would you like to blow off? There are options.
Well, how many different ways can you get intoxicated in this town? 'Cause
Oh,
I'm interested in experiencing as many of them as possible in the next coming days.
so you're gonna pub crawl?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, sure. It's a smaller town, so there's not like 15 pubs, but there are a good 6 taverns and inns in the area that you can
Excellent.
inhabit at some point.
Then yes, I will be doing 2 things. One, making my way from one to the next, as I am rousted from them, I'm sure, by the annoyed patrons. No, check. I can do incredible things with a knife. Who bets me 20 silver? Come on, I got this.
And you're just
And,
kicked out every time. Yeah.
And 2, I will be looking for a halfling pipeweed hookup if I can around this place.
Yeah. In one of the taverns, you find a small, older halfling woman sitting in a corner, just like
Oh,
by
excellent.
herself.
Hey, and like I kind of roll up onto her in halfling. It's just like, so, it's a nice day, but I feel like today could be a little bit nicer. You know what I mean?
She doesn't even look up at you. She's just like, and how much nicer are you looking for?
I mean, how much does 20 silver get me?
She pulls out a bag, and it's a good, what is it? It's in grams, right? I don't know. When I smoke, I vape. I don't know what the actual weed looks like.
I have no idea. I've never smoked weed in my life, whatever.
I'm sorry, this whole conversation just hit me as funny.
Bullshit.
I don't even know what weed it is. Is it like something you pull out of your garden? I have
Yeah,
no idea.
it's
But
just
anyway,
a weed you pull out of your
Yeah.
garden.
she has a quantity in a bag.
Yeah, it's a good size quantity that you take with you. Whatever that is.
Excellent.
I just want
Yeah,
everyone to
no.
know that it is legal here. So I'm good.
Excellent. Perfect.
So anytime if I'm done doing the lazy Susan heist at some point,
Yes, you will have
I
time
have
to do
time
some.
to see the like drunken shenanigans, and anytime it's like, oh, 20 silver, for a knife throw, and I will actually be like, how about me? I bet you.
Oh, I would totally take that bet. 100%.
Oh,
So I would look
good.
over and be like, I think I know that. Oh, I know that cat. Oh, yeah, totally. All right. And,
Okay, I want
on.
a knife throwing competition. This is gonna be an accuracy check.
Do it.
Sorry, one moment.
I was here.
Oh my.
So accuracy light blades.
Sure.
Oh, you have a focus? Oh, what's up?
Yep.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Whatever, I'm drunk. It's fine. So yeah, I so, so, like, I imagine in my head, it's just that we just like set up a target at like the far side of. We're in a bar and we're just like, everybody clear, just clear out the way, we got this. And maybe there's like a dartboard or something over there, and I'm like, I'm fine, I've got this. Whew, and it like goes into somebody's mug at the bar.
Oh,
Oh no!
Meanwhile, Barbara shares just like I'm assuming like just stone
Completely
sober. Yeah, sails effortlessly through the air and like into the dartboard, and it's just like double or nothing, friend. Double or nothing. I can do this.
Okay.
Come on, you're not a coward, are you? Huh?
I do want
You're
you
a
to
strong
know
tiger, not a chicken.
that you have stunt points, Fox. So
Oh, I do.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you can do with
that
them.
reaction. Oh, I do.
I don't know if it'll help you on the next one or not. Let's see.
Wait, would I be pulling from combat stunts or role playing stunts?
Yes,
I guess role playing.
either.
Roll. Yeah, I would think either or.
Oh geez, I'm just looking like I could threaten or taunt or pierce armor. Like these are all terrible
I
ideas.
know they're really awful.
I could do an extra 1d6 damage to that mug I just obliterated.
Kirsi is probably gonna be pretty mad at you.
Come back on the show and just be like, this is why I shouldn't have.
We miss you.
I miss you.
Oh,
Um,
you managed to weave a second. So if you look at role playing, you can do and another thing.
Yeah. Okay, weave a second thrust of conversation to the primary interaction that called for the test if your description supports it.
Yeah, I think.
Make an additional test as part of your action. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So,
Do it,
yeah. I just go like, oh, wait, hang on, friend. I'm not left-handed. That was the mistake. I figured I would just give you some kind of like a handicap. That's right
But
hand.
I'm left-handed.
And I just throw the knife again.
Okay, so you roll another.
Don't
You roll
even
another
respond to them.
accuracy.
Do I roll another one?
No, you don't roll another one.
Okay.
It's still not great.
It's still
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow, the dice.
That alcohol real hits you.
Well, sorry. You try really hard. You did your best.
And I just put my hand up.
double or nothing.
Sure.
Oh gosh, this is gonna get painful.
Perfect. This is
Oh,
perfect.
wow.
You know why don't you show us how it's done, friend? Obviously, I mean, as everyone here can clearly see, you are
Shh.
okay. Maybe. So at this point,
Get out of luck.
I walk over to that mug and I kind of like, excuse me, friend. Yank it out of the mug and I just kind of like hold it up close to my face and just like in halfling, just very, very quietly like, please work. And like just super concentrating on this dartboard at the end of the bar and just kind of reel back and fling. And what happened?
I did mine with a flourish.
Of course you did.
Oh, of course you did. Actually, I'm curious what that flourish looked like before I clicked this accuracy button. How?
Basically, say how to do it, and I just flick with my like as if I'm just
Like it's nothing.
It's like a caress. It's like almost like a caress the way I just leave it, and it literally is a dart. It goes straight through my first dart and splits it in two.
Oh my god.
That is so
Wow.
good. I love Overshare so much, but maybe I can beat them.
I hope you do. I really want you to.
I've been rolling twos all night. What the hell?
I mean, you got a stunt.
A stunt? No.
Can I stunt for leaving with my dignity intact?
Yeah, sure.
You know, actually, with 4 stunt points, I could choose to flirt.
That is true. You could.
Oh no.
Do it.
Do it. Do
Somebody
it.
else-
Do it.
Choose
Do
one
it.
character who is present and immediately make an opposed communication, seduction versus willpower self-discipline test.
I fail.
You're just gonna auto fail. You're not even gonna roll.
Wow, just automatic.
No, I just auto fail.
Wow.
So as soon as like it doesn't even stick in its target, it like flies and it hits the board and like hits the back of the knife and bounces out to the floor. So it's just like, and I'm just sitting there like all of the colors drained out of my face because I'm thinking about the 40 silver pieces I now have to send to Bob our share. I just kind of like I turn and like I'm fluttering my eyelashes like Bob our share. Perhaps we could go somewhere a little more intimate and talk this over. We are good friends, you and I, and
Oh, no.
I really feel like we shouldn't let money come between such delightness that we could be sharing in another way, perhaps.
Okay.
I'm just glad it ain't me, okay?
Yeah.
I just like
This
that.
is a breath
Okay.
of fresh air.
Go.
But I don't like to think that you don't want to pay, so you're gonna do that. So no pressure. You
Oh
know?
no, friend. We'll talk about the wager later. No, don't. We'll come back to that. I would just really like to see more of you right about now. That's all. Just just for my own personal reasons. Come,
I'm totally.
You're very talented. I would love to see more of your talents.
I follow your lead. Wherever you go.
I toss the innkeep like whatever payment will get me a room upstairs for the next like whatever.
A
Like
silver.
here.
A silver.
So,
Yeah.
fantastic. Once I throw 2 because one for the mess I just made.
Fair.
I just kind of little tiny like 3.5 or not even half 3'2" Tavi just kind of like grabs your paw and it's just like come friend, let's upstairs. Let's go somewhere.
I go upstairs.
I don't want to know what happens. Y'all have fun with
Yeah,
that.
just
Yeah,
don't worry about
this is where the curtains
Yeah,
close.
that's right.
Yeah,
The
y'all.
end scene.
End scene. What is going on with?
Kavi and Bubba wake up the next morning and Kavi does not know why she is there.
No idea.
This is my headcanon.
No, probably true though. Was super drunk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tavi was wasted.
Canon.
Okay,
Bubba's got a lot of explaining to do.
Asha, what are you doing in your downtime?
I actually kind of want to. I was wondering if there's I wanted to see if there was. So in my backstory, I'm wondering, like you mentioned in Chalana, there was the death like moon goddess like Sehanine Moonbow.
Mhm.
Would there be any chance there would be like shrines in this city or this town for them, or
People
is
travel.
that more?
People pass through this, so there's probably a small shrine to the elven deities. So it would be both of them that you could visit. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to visit, like just go to the shrine and like pay respects to the Moonbow, and then and then after doing that, I kind of just want to explore the town, because I think in Asha's like in their prior to being a new agent, they didn't really have that kind of freedom to like walk around and do whatever they wanted to do. So yeah, they kind of walk around and kind of just people watch and kind of just see what it's like to just be able to just have that freedom of walking around and like
Sure.
having that decision. But I do kind of want to like, because of the money, it's just like, wow, like I haven't ever earned money for myself to keep and not have to like pay like for anything. This is mine. So I think they kind of want to commemorate that and just like maybe go to a shop and buy like a jewelry, like
Okay.
something for their like an ankle bracelet, but like for the talon. So it'll have like a ring that'll go into the middle of the talon and then chains that'll wrap around the ankle.
So you head to you've walked around town. You've gotten a feel for it. There are some merchants. Like I said, it's not a very big town, but you do find that there is a clothing store that also sells jewelry called Singara Fripperies and Finery. And you head there. The shop is a one-story building made of timber and finely wrought iron, with a tiled mosaic floor as you walk in, and it's well lit by glowing gemstones set into the ceiling.
Ooh.
And at the main counter is a half orc, older gentleman. He has a bald head, brown eyes, smooth green-brown skin. He's about 6 feet tall and very muscular. He's kind of got an edgy face, and he fidgets a lot when he talks. And he's very focused on his task, and he's working on a very fine garment that's kind of all in black at the moment. And he's like, he seems to be, he's got a magnifying lens on his face, and he's like doing this tiniest stitch to put some embellishment on it in silver.
Okay, I kind of just walk up to him but kind of nervous because I know they're kind of working, and I kind of just bob my head and go,
Oh,
excuse me. Oh,
hello. Welcome to Singara Fripperies and Finery. How may I help you?
I was looking for kind of looking at if you have any jewelry, like an anklet.
Of course I do. And he'll pull out, he's like, give me a moment. And he heads to the back and comes back out. He said, anklet, as he's yelling out of the...
Yeah.
Okay. And he'll bring out a tray of anklets. And they are beautifully wrought. They are not jeweled. They're like simple metals, copper, gold mostly, and you can look through them, and there are they're finely worked. They seem to be more like pressed metal rather than a like a chain or anything like that. Does that make sense? Like a pressed metal finish. And they're very delicately done, and you do see one that's kind of in the shape of wings. Ooh. That kind of stands out to you.
I look it over, and how much is this one? The one with the wings?
That 10 silver.
10 silver?
Yeah.
I reach into my bag and
so it's in copper, just so you know. It's a little bit less expensive of a metal, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think Asha would just be like, I'm just excited to actually have something of my own like that. So I'm like, yeah, here.
And he goes, would you like me to wrap it up, or would you like to wear it out?
It's okay if I wear it out?
Of course, it's yours now.
Oh, yeah, please. I'll do that.
He's like, allow me, and he'll get down and he'll help you put it on.
Asha's just freaking out, like this, like kind of looking around if anyone's watching that someone's doing this for like them, and like going, huh.
He's like,
are you sure it's okay? I can do it myself. It's fine.
No, this is part of the service.
Oh, all right. So I kind of like kind of lift up my right talon, but
yeah, and he'll clasp it around you, and there is a little thing that goes over the talon, and it seems to fit perfectly, as if it was made for a bird folk of some sort.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I kind of like twist my foot around and go, it's perfect. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you so much. Do always come back to Singara Fripperies and Fineries for all of your needs.
I will. I'll tell my friends all about it. Thank you. And I wave a wing
and he'll wave, and then he just goes back to that same just like really fine detail work.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool.
Sita, what are you doing?
Oh gosh. I think Sita would actually want to kind of do something similar to Asha. Maybe they kind of meet up with Asha at some point and just kind of explore the town as well. It's kind of Sita's first time away from home for any other kind of work. So getting to know the town and just being able to explore is very, very cool. So yeah, that for sure. And Is there enough time for Sita to go back home?
It's 2 days. It would take a little bit longer than that to go home and back.
Okay.
Because it's on the other side of Varanasi, so
Yeah. Okay, she won't do that then. It was almost like, I was thinking she could maybe like go home and like train at home type of a thing, like back in her village, but that's fine. She knows what she's doing. So she'll stick around in town and she'll like seek out places to like train and to like look at gear. She's come into cash, but she's also very like reserved and responsible and is like, I'm gonna shop around before I buy. I'm gonna, like treat this wealth with great like care and caution kind of a person. She'd love to let loose, but it just isn't, she just doesn't feel like it, right? She's away from home. She just doesn't feel like letting loose. So yeah, I think that's what she does, is she's probably gonna like window shop and like see if she can find some place where she can, kind of train and kind of get back to like her village roots in a city type of a feel.
Sure. There is, I can't remember off the top of my head, and I don't have those notes in front of me. There is a goddess that the Atavi villages worship.
Yes.
And I don't have that right in front of me at the moment.
Oh, I don't have it.
I do.
Okay, awesome. I was like, I don't have it in front of me. I could find it, but I have like 18 tabs open right now, and I'm like,
oh, that's a mood. That's a mood.
That is definitely a mood right now.
Is that like Andril, Arbe, Lindar, Rydell, and Dharma? Or no, those are the villages, hey?
Those are the villages.
It doesn't say the goddess.
Okay, well, I will find it, and I'll let you know. But you do find a temple to the goddess of the village, because there have been people who have traveled through here, and they've set this up in their travels. And part of this temple is also, because of the guardians and the Sathayas, there is a martial area where you can train.
Perfect. That's where she'll be spending a lot of her time. It's just there. She's not at like her home. She's there.
Okay. Yes. So, while you're there, you meet an elderly female mountain dwarf, who has a long blonde mohawk and brown eyes, smooth light brown skin. She's about 3 foot 4 inches tall, athletic build, diamond shaped face, and she was willing to train with you.
What's her name?
Her name is Sherry.
Sherry.
Wyvern Flayer. You're welcome.
That is so badass.
I love that name so much. I was like, yes.
Yo, we have the best GM, just in case you hadn't noticed.
Very true.
You guys are
Sherry
so
Wyvern Flayer. Oh, I love it so much.
And and as you're sparring, she will start talking to you about how she grew up as a blacksmith. She's a blacksmith in town. She came from the Atavi villages, but just never felt like she fit in there, and that's why she's made a shop here. And so like whatever you want to talk about, and if you want to have a scene, go ahead. But
yeah. She'll kind of say, "I'm sorry, like that you never felt at home there. I can understand why it doesn't suit everyone. And this is a very nice town. But you say you're a blacksmith?"
Yes, I make things, weapons and armors and...
One of these days, do you mind if I come visit? I'm hoping to gather some weapons and armors, and we're friends, and I'm hoping maybe you can get me a good deal.
Yes, of course. Come visit me. I love when people appreciate my work. And she's just like going at you so hard. Like she pushes you. Like you think for an elderly dwarf, she'd be like, nope, she on top of her game. You can tell that she does this all the time. I love her.
Like Sita is like mad instant respect. Just like, yes, like this is amazing. And just like, like pulling out the claws and like fighting and like practicing her roles and like everything like that. Like any stuff she can do, she's doing, right?
And like, she's challenging you. She's full on challenging you with this. Yeah.
And so after a little bit more sparring, Sita is like, you have earned both my admiration and my respect. If there's ever anything I can do for you in service for you, please let me know.
And she'll wink at you and just say, just let people know how good I am.
Ooh.
I will do so gladly.
And then
I'm not too sure what else she would do.
She would tell you, come visit my shop anytime. It's called Asana Smithing and Armor. whatever you need, let me know. Of course, I'll give you a discount. Another wink. And then she heads out.
Aw, Sita made a friend.
Sita made a badass friend.
Yeah.
Yay!
She's pretty cool. I always
That's
put
awesome.
I always got to put in a badass female dwarf blacksmith. That's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
I love that so much. I'm so happy. Yeah, no, that's amazing. So Sita's gonna be like, all right, perfect. Well, I don't have to window shop anymore because I found my person.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I'll save the actual.
Yeah,
like,
we'll do the
purchasing
shopping
next
for
time.
next time. I'll make
Okay.
sure that I've got lists to you guys so you have an
Okay.
idea of what you can
All right,
get.
cool. Yeah.
So beyond that, she's mostly just staying like at the little shrine. Like she's, almost like eating a warrior's diet. Like she's just like, you almost
Protein.
you almost see like there's a difference in her clothing where it becomes a little bit more simpler and warrior like. The saris and skirts and all that kind of stuff are switched out for like the simplest, skinniest pants and like the simplest shirts. Like there is no extra decoration, but at the same time, you see more. She dons more tribal prints, and you can see,
Nice.
like almost like a bandani print on her clothing, and it's just like, it's like she's spending her time almost like meditating, gearing up for war. Like she's just, her focus is on everything that was discovered, and like. She's also thinking about her village at home, right? And how can she best serve the Atavi villages at the same time while protecting the rest of her continent, really. So she's just
Nice.
Yeah.
So she
went hardcore.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
I will actually say, yeah, just if very briefly I could just say, after we have our night of whatever happens, I will say, like, I think before Barbara Sher even like wakes up, like outside, we just of the window, there's just this like thunk, thunk over and over again noise, and like if you get up and like look over like out at the window, before the sun even came up, Kavi was back up out there, like just in this little secluded area by herself, just away from people, and she's like drenched in sweat, having clearly been doing this for hours. That's how I
I love
it.
it.
Just knife, trying to get that back, trying to find that muscle memory again.
Nice. I like it.
Can I practice with you?
Now.
Like if
I
the
asked
moment,
very politely.
I would say, like, the moment Kavi notices you, she just no, whatever, don't worry about it, and like pulls the knife out of the stump. Like, no, it's fine. It's hey, we should go get some grub or something. Get just drenched in sweat. But immediately was like, nope, we're not doing. It's fine. Nope, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I can read the room.
At the end of the 2 days that you've been spending doing these things, you make it back to the tea house, and you are all ushered into a door that seemed to have been unapparent when you first were there, shrouded in some way. You are ushered to the door, and you are told that this is serious and to be quiet and to do as you're told. And you are all blindfolded. And that is where we're going to end tonight.
Or after being blindfolded.
After being blindfolded.
You're welcome.
Cliffhanger.
I promise you're not going to die. It's just an initiation.
Oh, yeah.
You're fine.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing. I was just going to say, blindfolds aren't really that foreign to me.
No, I'm sure they're not.
Oh,
I mean, me either, but that's because I shoot blindfold. Well, I guess you shoot blindfolded too, so never mind.
Okay.
I quit.
No,
I quit.
no, you're not allowed to quit. You can't quit. We need you, Leona. And
I love
see.
you all so much.
Oh, you guys are great. Okay. So let's go around and talk about how you felt about tonight, and where you are, anything you want to shout out about yourself and what you're involved in, and we will start with Fox this time.
Oh, me this time. All right. So hey everyone, I am still Fox Barrett on Twitter at Fox_Barrett. You can find me all over the Patreon. It's Pride Month, so just say I have gay feelings and I'll just materialize. That'd be great. Wow, tonight was awesome. Just first and foremost, I don't know what it is. It's something about how every single time you add an NPC, I just love this game even more. They're fantastic. Just keep introducing characters because they just fucking nail it every single time. Also, I love how incorrigible like Baba Sher is. Like I know like Kavi has this weird like antagonistic relationship. Fox the player absolutely adores them. You know that. That was so great. I love them so much, and I also love that like you put Kavi completely in her place. Like, no, I can do this. I can do this. Like, no, you can't. Shut up, little halfling. Because she thinks she's hot shit, but she's
Oh,
past
that
her
totally wasn't. I just wanted to win a bet, but that wasn't. It wasn't meant to be humiliating. It was just sort of a.
Well,
thing.
yeah, it was. She needed someone to like bring her back down to earth, and that was just so it was perfect. So thank you for that opportunity. With regards to the stuff I'm doing, holy moly, I'm in so many games. Monday night, so that includes tomorrow night, 9:30 Eastern time. I am on Aegis Shield of Earth, our Masks game. We're just coming back from our mid-season break. There's gonna be a big shakeup. We got a new player. It's gonna be awesome. Y'all gotta tune in for that. Obviously Sunday nights, I'm here for Emissaries of Avithna at midnight EST. And next Saturday, and then the Saturday after that, we'll be going parts 2 and 3 of Pride After the Fall. We had our first episode yesterday, and it was. If you didn't see it, go check the VOD. It was.
I can't wait.
Same.
It was so
I
much.
need to see this.
We played dialect. It went off the rails immediately, and then somehow managed to. People may have cried. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, next time we're gonna be playing The Quiet Year. And yeah, that's it for me. So,
Yeah, breathe. It's okay. Miriam.
Hi. You can find me on the internet at media_junkie, and from next week onward, I am basically in 4 different shows on Saturdays and Sunday nights. So 8:00, I will be in Who Are the Monsters on the Greyhawk channel, and then followed by here, Emissaries of Avithna, from 11. Adventures of Agni on Saturday. Yes, I'm still on Saturday.
They both have E's and A's, and like
Yeah,
it's
there's
just
so
like,
many E's and A's. So Adventures in Agni from 11:30 Eastern time onwards, and then Sunday I can usually be found on 3V either playing or GMing at from 8:30 onwards, followed by at midnight Sunday. Well, I guess Monday. It's this weird thing. Well, what does midnight fall under? Anyways, immediately after 3V is Emissaries of Avithna with all these lovely people. And also the Musafirs GM over there producing it. There's no episode coming out today because I had a complete crash burn thing, so stuff will be delayed by a week. And yeah, I think that's about it.
How'd you feel about tonight?
Oh, tonight. It was I completely thoroughly enjoyed myself. Somehow the dice gods blessed me tonight. But as Fox said, I really love the world, the NPCs, and I hope, like, it's one of those, my thing is that I hope I'm not making anyone uncomfortable for realsies. Yeah, I enjoy being this free spirited, free love person.
I love Barbara Sher. I just want you to know that.
I love everybody.
Gemma.
Me?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, so
you are so precious. Oh my god.
but that was
BRB
in all honesty because like the sound kind of broke off, so it was just like
sorry,
it
yes,
kind of sounded like Gemma. So
Yeah.
I was just like just making sure. So yeah,
my
in terms of the game tonight, I love this game so much. This is like my first like RPG in like an online setting, and I couldn't ask for like a better group and cast of characters. Like it's just so chef's kiss. It's just so good. So good. I really like my favorite part was the spy part, even with my fumbling, but because the dice gods were just like, nah, it's fine, you can fail right there. But no, it was that was my favorite part. It was great. You can find me on Twitter at Kupo Night, and Instagram at kupo.night. I have a podcast that comes out every other Wednesday called Diverse Geeks in Focus, where we raise up marginalized voices in geek culture. And so that comes out every Wednesdays. You can find that on Instagram and wherever you get your pod streams. There's a whole bunch now, but you can find it there. And yeah, in terms of gaming, yeah, you'll find me here on Sunday nights at 9, playing this awesome game.
Awesome. Leona.
Hi, my name is Leona. I cannot type and speak at the same time. Sorry about that. Hi, my name is Leona. You can find me on Twitter at the Leona Maple. Let's see. Let me talk about what I do first. I'm a mod here at Welcome to the Party. What else do I do? I'm also on the Emisaries with Mariam, and I love that game. It's a lot of fun. I also volunteer with A Seat at the Table magazine. That's a real joy. We're working on our first issue at the moment. Fudge, what else do I do? I do too many things, and so I can never remember what it is that I do. But yeah, you can find me here and Welcome to the Party. I'm the person that is kind of behind 3V. I kind of just power that machine, and it's a huge joy, and it's a lot of, it's just wonderful to be a part of it. And beyond that, I'm on the Discord having queer feels and shit like that. So that is me. As for how I feel about tonight, this is only my second campaign streamed, and I'm one of those people where I think for me it just takes me a while to like settle into a game, where it's like, especially when I'm learning a new system, and like, so I am not like uncomfortable necessarily with the play, but I'm like uncomfortable because I'm learning a system and I'm trying to figure out how to roll with the players, and like, so it takes me a bit to settle in. So, you know, I'm feeling really good about the part that I did get to play tonight, and like what I got to kind of see. I did have to miss the first half, and I enjoyed myself, and I think that's the most important part beyond like the, you know, getting a feel for that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was just kind of neat to be able to, you know, see these characters kind of, you know, having directions and like how they're kind of shaping up. I'm one of those people that like plays to figure it out, right? Like I know my character, but the game always seems to shape them and mold them. So I'm just enjoying having an opportunity to just kind of figure it out, and we'll see. That's all. We'll see.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad you could join us for the last half anyway.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
So I'm Kate. I am the storyteller of this game, and I am me and Midair on the Twitters. I am in 3 games on the channel right now. This one, Emissaries of Avithna, DM at midnight, Sunday or Monday, whatever you want to call it, EST. It's 9 p.m. my time, so you know, I'm gonna call it Sunday. And I play Tuesday nights in the new Rifts Blood, Dirt, and Chrome game, which I never played Rifts before, and that shit is crazy and amazing. Like it's what's the phrase that you use? Bow honkers?
Bow hankers.
Bow hankers. I'm sorry.
Rifts?
Excuse me. Bow
100%.
hankers.
It is uncut bow hangers.
Yeah, it's amazing. I play a half pixie. She's amazing, and the rest of the group is great too. It's super fun. And then Friday nights I play in the Dragon Dark Days campaign, and we're in Schultz, and we haven't died yet, so that's impressive. I'm gonna be excited about that. And then yeah, and I love y'all so much. Your characters are a light, and it just makes me want to continue to do this. I'm always super nervous about DMing and throwing out NPCs into the world, but you all embrace them so lovingly. It just makes me happy. Plus, like,
I really embrace them lovingly.
Yeah, you really do. Plus, I just love that I can throw out a whole bunch of queer people, and you guys are totally for that. That makes me super happy.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
There's like just too many. It's like everyone's queer. It just has to be that way.
Yeah.
It's
mean,
just,
if-
yes.
If I'm not down with that, I'm in so much deep shit. You have no idea.
Yeah. Also, Asha is a total delight. I
I know.
forgot to
Oh
mention.
yes. Oh
Yes.
yes.
Asha's too good and pure for this world.
Yeah, we were a bunch of dirtbags, and Asha's just this wonderful, pure little child, and I
know.
want to just like protect her so much.
I know. They're
I
so
want
good.
to hug her, and I want to hug her in a completely non-sexual way.
Yeah. It's a baby you want to take care of rather than like do anything to.
Yeah, Asha's protected from Babar's.
Wait, I'm not that. I mean,
No,
I am
you're
a-
not.
Hold on.
Fair.
We'll talk.
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
Anyway, we want to say thank you again to our amazing sponsors, Devnaru, Mistress of Maps, Tabletop Loop, and So Nerdware. If you, where they have our merch, and if you want to buy anything from them, use the code WELCOME to get 10% off. They're awesome. Don't forget to check out our Discord. Like I said earlier, we have over 500 people now on the Discord, and it's amazing. I can't keep up with all the conversations I want to all the time, but they're amazing conversations, and I'll jump in if I ever feel like it, and it's super fun. And help support
It's
our
a busy
Patreon.
place.
Yeah, it's awesome. Our Patreon, you get to see some really cool stuff. Leona does interviews with the GMs, which are super cool, and
Very
other-
good.
Thank you.
I know they're super fun. And
No one's told me if they're any good. So
no, I love them. I'm sorry, I haven't told you. There you go. They're great. And
Leona, they're very good.
they're very, very good.
legit.
Check that out and help support make this channel even better than it is now, which I think is only going up. I'm super excited about that. And tonight we're going to be rating Dice Priori. I don't know what they're doing right now, but I'm sure they're still streaming.
They are streaming. It is a rerun, but they are good people. It's a very quiet night for some reason.
Huh.
Well, it's late.
Yeah. That's priority. I'm usually pretty good about finding folks, but tonight's extra quiet. All right.
So go give them
we-
some love. Yeah. Go give them some love. Get your emotes ready, and we will see you next week. We'll say goodbye. Bye. As long as it takes to say goodbye. Okay. We're good.